Fuck you, Omen. You're not first. You're actually last.
If you're not first, you're last.
Okay, so Omen is gonna be doing some reading for Mousy. So that Mousy can deep throat this sandwich.
I will also be eating a fudge round.
Nice. Welcome to Stream Pikmin. How you doing?
Hello, Pikmin.
Trial Part 2. Let's not get into any political stuff, please. Even jokingly.
No, we're gonna be like O.J. Simpson's lawyer. Alright, moving on.
So Skay, you're saying you actually did do it? Uh-huh. You know what? I'll still fucking get you off. Somehow.
You don't... Just like, yep, Your Honor, I totally did it. I don't believe you. You're free to go.
Yep. Welcome to Stream Foxy. How you doing?
Hey, Foxy.
But yeah, this game needs better wording, by the way. Welcome to Stream Enigma. How you doing?
Hello, Enigma. Now, welcome to Ace Attorney vague bullshit.
Well, yesterday I was streaming it, and like the guy with the sword was talking to Ryunosuke, and he was like, "Don't worry, I'll get you off." And it's like, ooh, kinky.
But 22nd of November, 11:38 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Defendants Antechamber 5.
Judicature is a weird word. Also, what year is it?
It is proposed to be the late 19th century. The year is very vague, but at least Darwin has done whatever Darwin's done.
Darwin.
So it's like late. Yeah, it's like late 18th century or late 19th century, early 20th.
Well, Omen here loves these games.
I fucking love Ace Attorney.
And
all of its bullshit. Excellent work, Ryunosuke. That was superb.
It's also canon now that he's actually a JoJo's character, and he has a stand that's invisible that just stands behind him waving his thing for him.
I love it. It's literally perfect.
Yeah. My heart was in my mouth the entire time. By the way.
Thank you.
Isn't Kiryu's last name also Kazuma?
Yes.
Or is it Kazama?
I believe it was Kiryu Kazuma. With a U.
And then Kazuma is Mom. Mario Mom.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
It was almost unbelievable. I mean, looking at you in there. You were drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth.
Kinky.
It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you started finding inconsistencies in the testimonies.
I will say, the first one of all the games, well, I've only played two of this one and the original one, are very hand-holdy.
Yeah, it's literally just, alright, cool, here's the bullshit logic that you had to deal with the entire game. Alright, cool, now that we've taught you how the logic works, go.
Yeah, in the original, like, I got to, I believe it was the last thing where it involved Miles Edgeworth and a boat. That's all I remember. After the first one, they just say, alright, you need help? Sucks to be you.
Oh yeah. And sometimes they put a time limit on you.
In this one?
Not this one, but in Ace Attorney 2, they put a fucking time limit on you in one case.
Well, hopefully my hand is better for when I get to that.
Yeah, not great Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney 2,
I know what you meant,
Trials and
yeah.
Tribulations, yeah.
Also, weren't there like 5 normal Ace Attorney games? The flipping the
6.
parrot? I don't know what you mean. There are 6?
Yeah, Ace Attorney 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
Apollo Justice. Dual Destinies. And then Spirit of Justice.
And are those all gonna be in the Apollo Justice Collection?
Yeah, the Apollo Justice Collection is the Apollo Justice Saga, where Apollo Justice starts to become more the main character.
Is he in the original 3 at all?
No, he was added as a new character once it was like, yeah, no, we're retiring Phoenix Wright. He's still gonna be there, but we're retiring him.
Hmm.
Shut up, phone. Anyway, I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer.
Okay, qualifying.
Ryunosuke, get that cock out of your mouth.
If I get through this, everyone can get inside the courtroom again.
I can't do the Titus laugh as much as I want.
Do it.
Ha 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 ha!
Perfect. Although the omen has been booped.
Oh my god, why?
Wait,
no.
Why was the mousy booped instead?
Suck it. Anyway, it looks like we've exposed our Phantom Lady at least. Miss Jezzael Brett. A student from Great Britain, is she?
That's what I was trying to tell you from the start. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There was a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along. I used... Omen hell. I just read along as schlong.
There's no help for you, I'm sorry.
I know.
Yes, you have, haven't you?
I'm gonna be overly confident in the courtroom, but my power-ups of observations are one thing I'm sure of. He just laying on the floor having a stroke trying to talk.
Oh god, I remember something in this case that it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be like a cool little gimmick throughout the entire game. You're gonna see what it is, and you're gonna like it.
Okay.
Yes, I can see that. So, about this young gentlewoman. Thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems.
So, wouldn't the cop or the detective and both of the other guys now be complicit to murder for literally hiding and or destroying the evidence?
Nah.
Okay.
This is Meiji Restoration period Japan. That doesn't count. That's not how the rules work.
Rules are for chumps.
Did you see what happened with that?
With what? No, I didn't see any of it. On my way out of the restaurant myself, and then on the floor next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed there was the pew-pew stick laying on the floor. Guns are illegal in Japan! After that, I bent down and picked it up. Why would you ever do that? Why would you ever bend down and pick up a gun that's not yours? That is the best way to go to jail for a crime you did not commit. Although I guess they didn't have forensic stuff back then.
Damn.
I didn't have time to think about where the sounds of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me, looking as white as a sheet. By the way, is he dying? He keeps coughing up blood.
Listen. The detectives will be fine. He's just a little overworked.
A little. And he bundled me into some sort of small pantry next to the kitchen.
Fast thinking by the detective. He apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay, putting you back in the closet where you belong.
Fuck yeah. Also, like, one thing I'm confused about. Why are they seemingly just framing this random kid? Is it just he was in the wrong place at the wrong time?
It was, you were eating lunch with Dr. Totally not Dr. Watson. And you happened to be right in front of him, eating lunch with him. Or something like that. And then you picked up a gun, and you were found with the gun. Therefore, you obviously did it.
No, but I mean, like, are they trying to frame him, or would it have just been anyone who was there at the time who was stupid enough to pick up a gun?
Obviously, it was you. Because you happened to just be there.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry. I'm sure you were having outside the dining area. Oh, there you are. Well done, both of you. By the way,
It's J. Jonah Jameson.
I made that same joke yesterday. Does he not look like Omni-Man?
Oh my fucking god.
He is actually just Omni-Man.
Oh god, he does.
And then the
Professor
other
Mika-
guy, the guy with the kid on his back, he also looks like a J. Jonah Jameson character. No, J.K. Simmons character.
I love that. Professor Mikatoba.
Well, you see, Mark? It seems I was right. Hope you make an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations after that. You know what? It would actually make sense if he was Omni-Man, since he's technically immortal. So this could be canon to Invincible.
God. Listen, we haven't proven he can die yet.
Yet. Maybe the second half of Season 2.
You're right. Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial.
So, when he said the first thing you need to do is say, I do, my first thought was A, we're getting married? And 2, are you guilty? I do! Duh. The modern country is still in its infancy. Our justice system even more so. Which is why I firmly believe that we will need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. Oh wait, who let the fucking sword in the courtroom?
It's Japan, who cares?
I want to avoid a situation
It's nine.
that-
It's 19th century Japan, who cares if you have a sword?
True. I want to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled.
Well, it makes no difference. Lawyer or otherwise, if I'm the kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life, I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway.
What? What is saying, Cosmo? Well, that's just it.
Is Brian to a courtroom in this games? Yeah.
Cosmo! Oh, yeah, that's about you, man. God. We need fucking a guy with an eye patch to just come in and just call him Kiryu-chan.
I
Man,
can't
it
wait
would
for...
truly be Majima everywhere.
Can't wait for Ryunosuke to get an eye patch.
Yeah, you need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I'm sorry, I cannot see him as not Omni-Man. The hair, the eyebrows, the eyes, the mustache, the face structure, it's exactly the same.
He really is.
Kiryu-chan, yes. I must say, I very much want to know the truth. After all, I have a personal connection to this case. Oh? Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, do you know the victim? Yes, I did. You're probably aware Dr. John H. Wilson was a visiting professor at UMA. Wait, what does the H stand for?
H!
Nice. And it was I who invited him. Oh, I see. Did you want him moited?
I didn't know that before.
Anyway, let's go into battle. Take Kiryu-chan's sword.
But let's not forget who we're up against.
Mr. Ouchie.
Nah, the entire British government.
Oh yeah.
This gentlewoman whose involvement in our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide. Literally the entire police.
Uh-huh. Yes, and I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to quash her case. But why? Like, why did the police want this fucker dead?
Alright.
Or does it explain it?
I'm gonna tell you something. They don't want you dead. They want Giselle Brett free.
I mean, why do they want the professor dead? I'm in.
Oh. You can figure that out.
Okay.
That's your job, not mine.
I know that your pair will put up a good fight.
Guilty till proven innocent.
Pair of what?
Yeah.
I know that your balls will be in good. Put up a good fight. Just let them beat on your dick for a bit. Best of luck! Okay. Now, you need to run an errand at the university at once.
You know, actually, the Pikmin mentioned that Ace Attorney was originally made as kind of a critique of the Japanese legal system at the time, and kind of still is. Where you really were guilty until proven innocence, or proven innocent.
It's like America. We just say it's not that way.
Yeah, but like, it really was. All the Ace Attorney games really were a critique of the Japanese legal system that just got really popular. Like, even a Detective Gumshoe is a critique of the police force.
I don't like Detective Gumshoe.
Is it because he's a dumb shit?
Yeah. I know you to do your best girl impersonation. Or your best girly voice.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna need to drink water for this.
I hope you do what I hope you're gonna do.
Of course.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping you would do.
Good luck, Kazuma-sama.
Send it Naruto!
Oh my god.
Over. Like, make way back inside the courtroom at once. Fucking Naruto runs into the courtroom.
It's time. Let's get back to it, partner.
They're gay lovers, which was probably illegal in Japan back then.
I don't know, have you seen... It's so weird how ancient history is so gay, and that's just okay.
Imagine if being gay in Greece was illegal.
Oh, everyone would be dead.
Oh yeah.
All of them thrown off a cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go in the dip. What hit him?
Yes. You okay, Kazuma?
No.
What?
What?
Perfect. Thank you, really. He's just so confused now.
Wait, what for?
Well, if you hadn't said you believed me, then I'd be fucked. I'm fairly sure I'd already have been found guilty by now.
Look, I have faith in you. As a lawyer and as a friend.
So, one question I had. Yume University, is it strictly a lawyer school, or is he just in the worst possible place right now?
I believe it's not a... It might be a... No, it's not a law school.
Okay. Coming from me, that means a lot.
Because you are both Yume, but Kazuma is in the lawyer school, is in the lawyer path. I saw the background flash.
Yeah. If I'm found guilty in this trial, I'm not going to give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is.
Well, what kind of broad is he going to study?
I don't know, but if he fails, he has to become gay by law, apparently. This isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose. Sure you can. Alright then. I'll save a thank you for after the trial.
You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yumei Cafeteria on University Street.
You mean where I take the sausage and put... Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yep, exactly that one. With an extra large portion, of course.
And you have to do the Titus laugh. Perfect.
Wow, we spent like 30 minutes talking.
Yeah. The court hereby resumes for the trial of Ryunosuke Naruto.
I love it.
Prosecutor Ouchie, have you managed to subpoena the witness? You get to be Ouchie.
Yes! Yes, Your Excellency. Against all odds. And thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution is now under a rather painful scrutiny from the government.
Stripling? Is she a stripper? Ah, sorry.
Let the government scrutinize. That's their job. It's nothing to worry about.
Ah, yeah, so in order to help defeat one government, you want to use the other government to do it. That's how wars start.
It's highly unlikely that the good relations we forged with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. Will you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down and our nation founders?
Yes.
I think I meant flounders.
Again, terribly sorry.
If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on.
True.
You really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke. What do you mean? secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses.
Bunghole? Nice.
This is what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England?
I mean, technically, yes.
Damn, really just calling out England, aren't you?
I mean, to be fair, fuck Great Britain.
Yeah, especially around this time. Shut up! Shut up, you jumped-up rookie boy! You and your friend know nothing. Nothing of our situation our nation finds itself in. By aligning ourselves to the Great War Power, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical.
You think Ouchie eats ass?
No, his wife wouldn't let him.
Damn.
Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures. I did pronounce that way on purpose, trust me.
I've never seen it spelled that way.
I believe it's British.
I won't deny that I'm no expert, but I do love how his eye just, like, jiggle. It's actually kind of adorable.
Yeah.
I won't deny that I'm no expert. Just a student and one who couldn't arguably study harder, too. Who could study harder. Standing here now in our Supreme Court, there is one thing that I feel very strongly. I'm gonna die! I'm going to jail!
I'm going to jail!
A country that fails to uphold the truth in the justice system is a country with no future at all. Ah, yes. North Korea.
There you go. Enjoy that noise. Well said, Ryunosuke. Despite the wide-eyed look of terror. You little brats!
Thank you, Counsel. This court is a pinnacle of our nation's justice system. It exists solely for the pursuance of truth. That's a big word. Truth.
Judge, don't you have dementia?
Don't what?
Judge, don't you have dementia?
Who's dementia?
Never mind.
With that in mind, the trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss this bitch.
Yes. Your Excellency.
Ah yes, good old brain trauma.
Yo, maybe that's why he's such a good prosecutor. Well, what a delight it is to welcome a fine gentlewoman to Japan, and from such a distant land.
So I'm bringing a she and England notice country take place without tea. He really does have dementia. Is that true?
No idea. So, could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the court?
Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I've been working undercover as the head waiter at Le Carnival, but...
Yes, we know all about you already.
Inspector Hosonaga, where are your manners? In England, it's always... We're not in England. God damn. Is that true?
No idea. More importantly, a little earlier today you said something to me. Said your powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of.
Oh, yes, I think I did, didn't I? Everyone has dementia.
Yet your description for this amazing sight was simply a woman.
Wait, what? Are you telling me she has a pee-pee?
Sorry, Ryunosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking.
Guilty!
Well, you heard him, Judge. So, dear
Yeah,
lady, once
why
again.
did he just scream that? And they're like, well, I mean, you just admitted to it, so get fucked.
So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please. I'll voice Giselle.
Okay. Looking cool, Joker! Excuse me?
Yes. French. Okay, next line.
No, you said you'd voice her, so go ahead.
Alright, I will try to read it the best I can. La Rune, is Suimisima in, the underwear amateur.
Perfect.
That is me reading those lines.
Oh, wait. Before we continue, there's something really important that I have to do. There we go.
Love the fucking golf clap.
Where's my ice cream? Where's my tea?
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what?
Miss Miane? F Min?
Lamia Mortarball underwear amen.
Ramen? The lady has the name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England. I'm not sure about that. She's a visiting research student currently enrolled in Yume University's medical facility. Faculty.
Well, how do you know? You don't speak English.
I barely speak anything.
Oh my, what a rare treat to hear the dulcet tones of the delightful language of the British people.
Wait, can they not understand her because they speak Japanese?
Yes, we're in Japan. And she's from England. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you said, but it was as beautiful as a hummingbird song.
God, just fucking playing, like, Katy Perry lyrics. And he's like, wow, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
As far as I can tell. The detective is translating your words faithfully.
Yes. Yes, I agree. I think. You love to fight an England, Kazuma. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it?
Nor you. You've clearly been paying attention in your English classes, Ryunosuke.
Court thanks beautiful lady for taking the stand. Now, trouble you to confirm something with Brett. 3 days ago, at a restaurant called the Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court had been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct?
Mein Lieber.
He says, yes. It'll take some time.
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese.
You know, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
No hablo español, por favor.
Still no hablo
Je suis
español.
fatigué.
You'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She said she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately.
Interesting, when you're the one who's engineered her escape.
I was just following special orders from the Bureau.
Well, now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over this photographic print? They're
Wow.
new and fancy.
I just read photographic and pornographic.
My god.
Hey, dear lady, would you like to see the hot, sexy porn video?
Seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your splendid eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps? I'll say it again. Dr. Wilson was shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
That's what she said, yes. Apparently it was a very frightening and sorrowful sight. Do you mean to say they're out of mint chalky chip? Yes. It appeared the lady did witness the crime. It's very moment when the accused, standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood. But we already know that's not true. We've already proven that fact.
No, it was obvious that you shot him. Because you had a gun.
Order! Double cheeseburger! Chicken sandwich! Chicken nuggets!
Judge, I don't think those were invented yet. Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement. I mean, she said it, so it must be true. Well, it looks like it's clear now. You're fucked.
Yes. You're a real enemy. Yes. I swear he's gonna murder someone at some point. Wait! He's the one who did it!
Ah, yes. I shot him with my sword.
It's a gun blade! My name is not Ashley Kazuma. It's Leon! Leon J.
me?
Squall.
Am I the enemy? I'm sorry, Enigma, but you are.
Yes. Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you described. Boobies. A frightening and sorrowful sight. Are they gonna do this the whole fucking time? They can't just make it easy on us?
Parlez-vous français?
I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon. Luncheon, is that the new Eevee evolution?
That's my favorite Eevee.
Yes. The person was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beefsteak. Wait, AIM as in AOL Instant Messenger?
Fuck, I don't know any Chinese. AIM.
Yes, egg.
As in America Online for Internet.
Bing chilling.
I can't not see the translator as Walter from Hellsing Ultimate.
Why is that?
I don't know, Enigma said that.
Oh, I saw that. I'm asking Enigma, why is that? After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes.
Latveria is my favorite country.
I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have... Ah, yes. I'm sorry. I don't use the pew-pew stick, so it couldn't have been me.
Do you see a knife on my person? No. So obviously I didn't shoot him.
No, I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all. The outfit, cleanliness, and properness. That is fair.
Objection!
Objection!
Quiet, you filthy wretch! I love all of the first prosecutors in every game.
Oh, that weird robot dude. Is he a prosecutor?
Yes, and he's never lost a case.
Oh, so he's just Miles Edgeworth, except more edgy and robot-y.
My favorite gag with him is whenever he first shows up, it's like, I've never lost a case. How many cases have you done? This is my first case.
I mean, technically the truth.
I love Godot. Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard. And look at this snow white angel. God, I love white.
That sounds actually a little bit racist. Right,
it's 19th century Japan. It is racist.
I was gonna say, when this game came out, didn't you tell me that this game has some racial stuff in it at some point because it takes place way back then?
You are going to late 19th, early 20th century Japan, England, as a Japanese person. You're gonna be called. You're gonna be erased at.
Erased it at? Yes. The college I went to had the same joke with a football team's record. We didn't have a football team. Perfect.
Oh, I love that. I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe.
Penis!
You're still making the same mistakes, Ryunosuke.
Hug a plushie. Undefeated since... I love that. Hug a plushie. Undefeated since 1916. Ah, yes. The plushie of 1916.
You mustn't blurt out when you're goated like that. That's a lesson you need to learn.
God. The internet has destroyed my brain, Omen. All I can imagine is him saying, you're goated like that, and then just... Ryunosuke just doing the gwitty out of the car room.
Just goated with the sauce, aren't you, Kiryu? Wait a minute, my name's Kiryu, your name's not Kiryu.
But he's so annoying. And he's bald. Oh, that's me. Of course, I was the scene as well. But we already know that you can't be... This judge is actually an idiot.
So, you know how I joked about the judge having dementia?
Does he actually?
Fucking every judge has the object permanence of a toddler.
But isn't every judge... Like, is this the judge throughout the entire game? Does he also go to England?
No.
Damn. A trick statement from the lady and the two witnesses who testified before and reported back to the bureau. But we all... You know what? I'm just gonna go with it.
Ace Attorney logic.
It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so excuse me. I let her go.
The testimonies of the last two witnesses were completely worthless, however.
Well, even so, the day in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today. Gross. As you can see, there's nowhere about her person where she could have concealed a firearm. I could think of a couple places, like inside her hat! I don't think she could hide a gun almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to. She hid it inside of her vagina. That's where they hide Pokeballs, apparently.
You know, I was gonna say... Oh, God. You know, I was gonna say the swan just, like, jamming in its mouth.
That'd be hot. Just like a camera, but just a gun. Yeah, I've been beating Enigma to, like, every joke ever. In the past couple days.
Good. Deserved. Unless, until, the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon can be shown. This is Moo.
There were no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. You literally have giant, well not giant, but you literally have boobies. You could have hid your gun between them. To be fair.
We did not talk about the witness's justicles or giant ass in the courtroom.
Oh, that's her ass? I thought those were like supposed to be like swan feathers sticking out.
Both of them.
No, the witness's own word on the matter. Ah, it's ridiculous. If only I was allowed to lift up her dress. Wait. Yep. Whack.
Don't think about doing anything rash for you, Nosuke.
But I didn't fire the gun. I picked it up. There must have been another gun there that day. Nah, really?
You're right about that, which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere.
I'm sorry, I don't call it a gun, I call it a broadsword. Get it? It's a penis joke.
Yes, that's what we have to prove now.
Speaking of broadsword, Smasher passed Bridget from that one game.
Yo, I love brisket.
I thought that was Mousy making a joke. I didn't see the comment about lifting up the dress. It was actual dialogue. Yep.
And to do so, we'll need to pull her testimony apart.
I call my left leg Testy and my right leg Moni. That's all I could think of.
You know, Ryunosuke, you're not really fighting those gay allegations, are you?
The defense may now cross-examine the witness. Oh, yes, Your Excellency.
I love how much of a deer in headlights he is.
The same. Wait, which one?
Ryunosuke Naruhodo Naruto Boruto.
Yes.
That is his full name, and you must pronounce it every time.
Yes. I never got a job with a professor. All I did when I noticed him was go over and say hello. Please, don't get angry with me. No, I wasn't directing that retort at you. It was meant for the lady next to you. But anyway, as I said, I did not argue with the professor. I'm afraid your words are in vain. Sorry? This brush does not appear to speak Japanese.
No, of course not. Japanese is such a cumbersome language anyway.
Hold up. I understand now. How would she know they're arguing if she doesn't know Japanese?
Tone of voice.
Oh, everyone's always arguing in German.
English is the future. With all... Fuck. I'm gonna get cancelled on Twitter. With all Supiku English.
What is Supiku?
Speak.
Oh.
Supiku English.
Not you today, Mousy. Deserved.
I wonder if the prosecution will feel that way forever, or only in the presence of a beautiful woman.
Well, that beautiful woman is telling blatant lies with a completely straight face. Find something that will unravel her.
No, Rita, she's obviously a lesbian. Look at that hair.
Yes. No matter how seemingly insignificant it may be. Anyway, not after the argument, he briefly returned to his own seat.
Well, that part ties in with what you said, doesn't it?
Yes! Still had some coffee to drink.
And the next time you got up after that?
Found the gun! When I finished my coffee, I stood up to leave. Sigh, but in French. I don't think we ever established that the professor had a gun.
Listen, he's English. They all carry guns.
No, that's American. Listen, I do not shoot that gun. Wait, that's right. So he's saying that he took the professor's gun, but the reason he couldn't have shot him is because she didn't have a gun, but neither did he because he apparently took it. So that is completely an invalid argument.
Yeah.
Didn't shoot that gun, I used my own. Exactly.
And like I said, there's no point repeating that assertion, that ass, over and over again.
Well, I was expecting to be attacked by my own side.
Nevertheless, defendant, you can't deny that when the shot rang out in the restaurant, you had a gun in your hand.
And your point? Well, yeah, that's true. But
What?
all I did was pick up the gun I saw on the floor next to the professor as I was leaving the restaurant. By the way, he looks like Phoenix Wright when he was like a child. Because his hair just hadn't grown into the pompadour yet.
That's the point.
Does fucking Apollo Justice have anything to do with the Phoenix Wright family lineage, or is he just a random character?
He is a lawyer.
Right, but does he have any relation to Phoenix?
He's a lawyer.
So all lawyers are one bloodline. Got it.
Yes. But no, he works for Phoenix, right?
In fact, yes! Something so much closer to the victim than me that time, that I couldn't finish reading it. When the shot rang out, you had a gun in your hand. I was using the restroom, yes.
That will do, you dirty, rotten scoundrel.
Dirty?
Your baseless accusations could very well cause an international incident, boy!
That's racist!
It seems to me that your accusation is just as baseless as ours, but somehow racist.
Yeah, this is literally just he said, she said.
Welcome to Ace Attorney! What nonsense.
The lady's merely stating what she saw.
How the
Wait.
fuck is she doing that with a mask?
I'm gonna say the same thing. Wait, I get it. She doesn't actually have eyeballs, and those are her eyes. Do you actually ever get to see her full face?
Oh my god, no.
Damn.
Not in this game, at least.
And this is already international incident as far as I'm concerned, anyway. But, like, this is so dumb!
Battle of Wits honestly reminds me of JoJo Part 2 with all the incredibly minute details.
This is literally saying, well, he stole the professor's gun, so he had to do it. And I don't carry a gun myself, so I couldn't. Neither did he!
Listen, he had a gun when the professor was shot. I didn't have a gun when the professor was shot. Therefore, Can it have been me?
It's all very well saying that, but can you prove it? Goat to yourself. Let's see inside that asshole. Absolutely.
Oh god, that's good.
I've ever found it personally. Oh? Kinky. You verified it? Welcome to Yuma, how you doing? Yes, immediately after the incident, I checked to make sure the lady was not carrying a weapon. And I distinctly remember her saying, I'm not. Well, there you go. She's innocent. That's all you did? After? God, watch them, like, shake her dress just like fucking a shit ton of, like, AR-15s fall out.
There's a battle axe, several
Yes.
knives. Also, hello, Yuma.
And the sky is green.
Surely you carried out a physical search, Inspector.
You're damn right I did. No. Why on earth not?
Shouldn't Earth be capitalized there? Because you're talking about the planet?
Yeah. Is she American by any chance? She's British.
The honorable English gentlewoman clearly stated that she did not possess a weapon. There was obviously no need for any further probing into the matter.
But I didn't possess a weapon either.
Yes, but you're a filthy blackguard.
What does that even mean?
A blackguard is like somebody who's bad. At least from my understanding. I'm gonna look that up. Or there was no permission given for any further probing into the matter, perhaps.
I wish
It was non-consensual.
Mousy and the weapon. Yes. I just wish he just would have been like, or, and hear me out, no.
Blackguard, a man who behaves in a dishonorable or contemptible manner.
Perfect.
Think what you will.
Oh no. Mousy, we have issue. Potato Mousy smelled the coffee. We're all doomed. World is about to end. Goodbye, everybody! Been a good run.
Well, it was good seeing you. I didn't want to turn 24 anyway. Aren't we going to continue with this preposterous claim that the refined lady was concealing a firearm?
Right, your birthday is Sunday, right?
Saturday.
Saturday. Close enough.
You turn ancient. The prosecutor demands that you support your assertion with facts.
Then how about you use facts?
No, that's your job, not mine. Fuck you. In other words, he wants evidence. Because evidence is everything in court. Hey yo, what the fuck kind of noise did he just make?
The lady wishes to point out that of course she wanted to stay and assist with the investigation. She was in a hurry to give a presentation at the university. She was compelled to leave. Shifty eyes.
Not to mention the fact that your office has told you to get the woman out of there.
Not get her out of there, I just urged her to leave. That's not what you said! I would like to point out that she in no way meant to run away from the scene of the crime. Which is why she is only happy to cooperate. She's only too happy to cooperate and testify here in court today, of course.
Unlike a certain student who refuses to admit when the game is up. You can at least have the courtesy to pay attention when I'm goading you. So she's maintaining that you got into an argument with the professor, at the end of which you shoot him.
Why is it doing this again?
Still, our statement is very compelling.
This is what it was doing
After all,
yesterday.
she's an elegant, refined, young, and beautiful gentlewoman from Great Britain.
I was pushing
No, it's not good.
I was pushing no buttons and it was skipping everything again. That's what it was doing yesterday.
Were you tabbed out?
No, I'm tabbed out now. That's how the only way that I can stop it.
Dark contrast to you, dressed from head to toe in a dull black school uniform.
Okay, seems to be working now.
Alright.
I'm just exactly the same as the same way as you are, except for the flapping red ribbons.
We don't talk about my flaps. I do the same thing where I spell attorney with a U for some reason. Well, anyway, this is our only chance to expose our testimony as the fiction that it is. You can't do that? The trial's over.
Yeah, I can just imagine like a stand behind going, ooh, just playing with the ribbon.
Or just like, it's really short and it's standing on the desk, holding like a fan.
Yes.
Even you, with your thick skin, must be able to feel the murderous looks you're getting from around the room. Everyone here hates you.
Only too well. I feel half dead already. The fact that I can't see a single inconsistent. I'm gonna die.
The first thing you do is press her on any of her statements that seem even slightly off to you.
That's literally what we're just doing now.
Or just all of them, because fucking hell, man. This game gives you no grief. Or gives you no edge.
I noticed that. Yesterday, I had the business card, flipped it over, saw the info, and presented it. Marked wrong. Nope, sorry. You had to officially examine the card and then click it to make sure that the game knew that you saw it.
Yes, you had to. Just because you saw the info didn't mean that Naruhodo saw the info.
But I am him, technically.
Yes, but you didn't make him look at it.
Oh no.
Do that and an opening will present itself, I promise you. But yes, literally this game goes, alright, cool, press every statement. Because that's where you get your info from.
Just be sure to look up her address and an opening will present itself, I promise. I need to expose the true face of this exotic foreigners hiding behind the mask. Wait, is she Voldemort? Does she have a face behind her head?
Yo, abracadabra, motherfucker.
That's what I should be aiming for in this cross-examination. Me for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson today. I don't believe you! Let me set up a thing on my thing to become the thing. And by that, I mean, you set up my button for one of them to be the Q button. I need Q and E. I already have E. This one's to Q.
E.
Eh. Okay, so now, if I go here... Okay, go back. Okay, so that one works. Now I can't go back. Hello? Yeah, now the buttons aren't working at all.
Because go back is Z.
I'm pressing Z.
Huh.
Well, that's weird. Hello? I'm not doing anything. This is what I was doing yesterday.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
Okay.
Yes.
I should give him, in fact, it's really quite a late lunch, isn't it?
Objection!
You don't keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? late luncheons are in vogue. Isn't that right?
Well, I think that time because the button I'm clicking is just a mouse click, the mouse might have been over autoplay. Because that might have been what happened that time.
Hmm.
No.
Oh, I got this one. No.
You should have just said yes.
Decisive English no has quite a sting to it.
Gentlewoman is currently working in the victim's research laboratory, it seems. So it was apparently a daily occurrence. My brain just needs to stop. They would have lunch together. My brain magically changed occurrence to intercourse.
Bruh.
What's
Mousy,
wrong with
please.
Me?
But on the day in question, the victim had another appointment at the clinic first.
Yeah, which we can prove from the medical report card that was submitted as evidence earlier. That's right. Miss Brett and the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late. Yes, that all makes perfect sense.
Such wonderful logic. What a shining example of English intelligence this fine gentlewoman is.
This guy's a fucking simp for the church, I swear.
God, so much smarter than us humble Japanese. So you both arrived at the restaurant. Weapon X. Also, can we talk about how Ouchie's just vaguely racist?
Vaguely? I was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only. A beefsteak. I don't believe you! Button! Button no work.
Yes!
He was unable to eat, you say? No, because he just had a tooth removed at Hota Clinic, correct? That's right. I'm supposed to actually check with the witness before answering.
Was Miss Brett aware of that fact?
No. It seems so, yeah. You heard the professor was to have some dental treatment. So that would mean that it was you who had to take pictures here. Is that right, Miss Brett? That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying event. Wait! It doesn't make any sense though, because if man guy died here, why is the food where he was sitting and not where she was sitting?
I don't know. I don't see Dr. Wilson in this picture.
I will
How do you know where he was sitting?
swear.
How do you know where he was sitting? I don't see him in this picture. Obviously, he's not.
Why is it here where he was sitting and not over here where she was sitting? They need to actually make him a saint. I mean, looking at him, he's pretty holy.
Parish. Parish like Dr. Wilson.
Yes. Exactly what was left. I was right! It is weird. Dear me, what a harrowing experience. Travel to distant miles. Oh, right, that's you.
Goddamn, let me do my dumb little high-pitched voice that all these goddamn beginner prosecutors have. I do love that every single beginner prosecutor is just this man.
Yes.
to have traveled to a distant island on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic incident. Have no fear, my dear lady. I swear I will curse the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible plight. I have a gold on Reddit.
God, this man should just admit that he hates Japan.
God. So, the victim, Dr. Watson, has nothing to eat or drink at all.
That's right, other than some carbonated water. Carbonated soda! I forget what that's from. Oh, it's from fucking Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
Oh god, that's right!
That is such a great movie. Just water? Yeah, the professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to... No, he didn't!
Remember, he could only drink water.
But that's not what it said. Oh. Never mind!
Oh damn, that's actually what it says!
I thought it said he was prohibited from eating or drinking anything.
He was prohibited from eating or drinking anything but water.
Yeah. But
B-U-T-T,
it's
by the way.
carbonated. Wait, how did they have carbonation back in the 1800s?
Bro, they had carbonation back in the 11th century.
Did they actually?
Yeah, like fucking wine would explode in cellars because people didn't realize yeast was a thing. And so wine bottles would just suddenly explode.
Yeah.
And you're like, fucking, why does it explode?
Dana toasted their lunch with a glass of water each. They each raised a glass of carbonated soda.
What do you think, Ryunosuke, about the brand new meals from Taco Bell? Taco Bell, Taco Bell.
Very meaningful.
Intro.
Last statement of yours, Miss Brett, has a profound bearing on this case.
I love the flaps. Well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound bear you found?
His name is Kuma, and he's a good boy. I found him in a fighting game called Tekken, fucking 200 years in the future.
Let's real. Mishima loved that bear more than he loved all of his other children.
He does.
The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. It's important because it's important, dumb shit.
Yeah. So, the way that you read that, my brain went to this being one of those things where it's like, Professor Oak's words echo in your head. Now's not the time to use this.
The defense calls for the witnesses' last statement to be formally added to the testicle.
Yeah.
Well, sidestep, counsel. I'll step
Very
on
well,
your side.
Miss Brett. Kindly repeat what you just said to be added to your official testicle. Gladly, she didn't say anything. She just tilted her head and got shifty eyes.
You see, that's how English is spoken.
That was brilliant, Cows. That was brilliant, Kiryu-chan. I'm going to remember that one.
Wait, which one?
Oh God! Now he's going senile too. Significance will become apparent when the time is right. Could really use that phrase.
I'd hope there are some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience than that, Ryunosuke.
Please don't hold your sword like that and tell me about what useful tip you have for me.
You know, I was just gonna mention. Well, fucking look at Kazuma. Wait, how old is he again? Look, hold up the court record.
I think they're both 17.
Alright, never mind.
I mean, if they're both 17, it's okay.
This is 19th century Japan. And people eat
It's hard to move the
people.
mouse.
Oh, you think it would be
23.
easier? You're very. Oh fuck! They're college students. They are in law school.
That's true.
They are. They're on literally an They're literally in university.
It's literally just Omni-Man.
It's just fucking Omni-Man.
Then this guy is literally just J. Jonah Jameson.
I love Iyesa Nosa.
See, I didn't realize that at first, and I thought he was supposed to be a joke of Ieyasu.
No, he's supposed to be yes sir, no sir.
Yeah.
I love his son. I love his son though.
A British state student who was studying under the victim at Yume University's medical school. So wait, is Yume University in medical school? Because Kazuma said that guy... Oh no, Ryunosuke said that he was his professor. So is Ryunosuke a medical student, technically?
I think it's one of those... Yume University is one big, like, campus, and then there's, like,
famous.
the medical university, and then, like, the...
It was like
So,
Harvard,
like-
where it's everything, but it's famous for its law program.
Yeah. Which is kind of like, we do everything!
Is Yume University a real school, by the way?
I don't think so. I'm gonna check.
I ordered a beefsteak myself, and the presser and I said, "Cheers!" over a glass of carbonated. I can't not say it that way now.
Carbonated soda. The answer is no.
Damn.
Alright, what's the joke though? The name is likely a play on the Japanese word yume, which when written as what's written in Japanese, means famous.
Huh.
And in the Japanese version, it's Taito Yume University, or
Cool.
Taito Yume Daigaku, which is
Yeah,
very
Daigaku.
similar to the which is very similar to the real life the name for Ivy League college is Yume Daigaku. So it's literally the Imperial University.
Perfect. What I love is that Japanese is so simple in some ways. Like, gaku literally means school, so daigaku literally means big school. AKA university. I'm gonna have some crack.
Yeah, crack.
By crack, I mean crackers. Why did my brain immediately go to, that's racist? Anyway, Kazuma.
Alright, I forgot. I need to tell you about my big tip. So she's maintaining that you got into an argument with the professor, at the end of which, you shot him dead with your gun you had in your hand.
Yes, I mean, no. Just an out and out, totally unfounded lie. What is out and out? Is that like In-N-Out but not as tasty? I've never actually had In-N-Out. Is it any good?
Don't know. I don't think I've ever been to an In-N-Out. Still, her statement is very compelling. After all, she's an elegant, refined, young, and beautiful gentlewoman from Great Britain. I mean,
Well,
just look at that perfect white skin.
They keep on having to exclaim every 3 seconds, she's a woman. I'm starting to actually question if she is or not.
Women aren't real, Ryunosuke, only men. So you should love men.
Yeah.
In stark contrast to you, dressed from head to toe in dull black school uniform.
It's exactly the same way as you are, except for your flapping red ribbon. We already mentioned that. He's definitely holding a gun.
Well, anyway. She's 100% holding a gun. You don't think she has a gun just hidden deep in her throat, and that's why she's not speaking?
So she deep-throated a 9mm?
Well, anyway, this is our chance to expose our testicles as the fiction that they are.
Oh, about that one.
Can't do that. Trial's over, and you're going to death. Even you, with your thick skin, must be able to feel. I've definitely said this before.
Mm-hmm. Only too well. I'm happy. Yep.
The first thing to do is to press her. Press her hard.
Against the wall?
I just love quiet staring.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because it was the last statement, so it automatically went over to the
Yeah.
end of testimony. Wait, but how do I do this? You can press the button again to, yeah.
Oh, I can press right to go back. Okay.
Yeah. Beef steak. Over a glass of carbonated soda. I need to watch Kung Pao again.
Yes! Same. From now on, you shall refer to me as Betty. Yes, sir, evil Betty, sir.
Your clothes are blue. No, they're red.
Honestly, I cannot, like, I saw that movie in theaters when it came out.
That's amazing.
I cannot see the word bird anymore without going, birdie.
Tiger, tiger.
Birdie, birdie. I need to print off something, please. It's to do with that pornographic print. God, I want that fork inside me. What? I mean, just a short while ago, spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. It was exactly as it was left. That is correct, the lady says.
Clap.
Well, that is. It's, odd. Very odd.
Dear me, what's odd is the defense's inability to express itself. Listen to that plap. Ryunosuke, what is it about you that makes you make that noise? Also, what does the print look like?
Well, obviously, it's the cheers. Wait, what? God, just changing one sentence changes everything in this game. All the text. Don't speak Japanese, how does she know they said cheers? Kampai, motherfucker.
Yo, I love Kampai.
It's called cream pie?
Alright. The cheers? Love that show.
Miss March just told us that she and the professor had cheers over a glass of water. But if that's true, I just love his eyes go all wide, and I just hear him as like completely freaking out, not knowing what the fuck he's talking about.
Damn, it's almost like he's a university student with no law training at all, defending himself.
Yep. Two left at the table. You know what? That is not what I was going for. I was going for the fact that everything was seated where he was sitting, but nope, apparently they're going the complete opposite direction.
No, obviously, Don Wilson... Why'd I call him Don Wilson? I know why I called him Don Wilson. Obviously, Don Wilson was drinking out of the flower vase.
Who's Don Wilson?
It's hard to explain.
Did he play
The Red Letter Media.
Did he play
It's a
Watson in one of the things?
no. He's a guy who did a like went around and did like motivational speeches for businesses, and he is the most insane speaker you'll ever see. Just like Superman ruins businesses. Just you gotta push the Whopper button. Sell more bagels.
Nice. So,
It's like a case study in insanity.
but when I mention Watson, all I can think of is that old Sherlock Holmes game where they forgot to give Watson a walk animation. He just jump scares you every time you turn around.
God.
Objection!
Objection!
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over minutiae?
You said that it was exactly how it was left.
What difference does the presence or absence of a glass make on the case?
Objection!
I mean, it's not like she's lying or anything. Minutia, you say?
Wait, is that how you spell minutia?
That is indeed how you spell minutia.
That's one of those words that I've heard but I've never seen.
It is one of those words where it's like, yeah, this is why English is fuck.
When I was younger, I was in like fucking college at this point. God, this is embarrassing. I don't know why I'm telling this story.
Go.
I was in a class that was World Regional Geography. We had to learn about literally every country in the world, where they are, what their main like imports and exports and shit are, because it helped with like mythology stuff, knowing like how the people lived and stuff, because I had to also take a couple of anthropology courses with it, because that's how you learn what they believed, why they believed it, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I was reading the textbook, and I went up to my dad, and I'm like, what is this? It says, and here live the Neanderthals. Neanderthal.
Yeah, I was like,
I'd never seen it written out before.
oh, oh God.
Again.
English, why are you?
I was in college.
English, why are you such a fucking language?
I don't know.
Could it be that the detective here removed the glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence?
I mean, we've already established this fact. Of course not. I would never do something so reckless. But you did! You know what? Just...
Welcome to Ace Attorney! Where you have to prove something 12 times.
You do you, Hosonaga.
Clap.
There should have been 2 glasses on the table. Or are you going to try to tell me you can only think with...
What is the sound of one hand clapping?
I think that's also from Kung Pao.
Is
That movie single-handedly boosted meme culture so far.
oh, it really did.
You're quite right. It certainly took 2 glasses on the table. I am bleeding, therefore I am the winner.
Face the fist style, baby.
Yes.
Uh,
Inspector, what did the lady say? You know it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table.
damn, hiding
What?
evidence?
Well, so terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all, she's saying. So, like, we need a third party to actually be able to translate this well, right? Because otherwise, she could be saying, I did it, I murdered him, and he just saying, she's saying she didn't do it.
Oh,
Just like those fucking people who get hired for like police stuff to go on TV and do the sign language, and they don't know any sign language and just making random movements. You heard about those cases, right?
Yeah, and I love looking at them because they're really just doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
Because I know a little about sign language. I have done some studying just because I was curious.
I just want to be inside of the mind of like some deaf guy just sitting there like, and the elephant ran to New Jersey and ate the crocodile. What?
God, it reminds me of a Jeff Dunham joke where this group was in the show and he saw a guy in the front row moving his hands a lot, and he would say something and he'd move his hands, and then he realized, oh, they brought a bunch of deaf people to see a ventriloquist.
I saw that.
And so he just starts saying the random bullshit just to watch the guy go for it.
Mm-hmm. There's a joke that I can't tell. But it's, oh my god, what's his fucking name? Have you ever seen Community?
Like twice in my entire life.
This is gonna sound racist. Who played the black guy? Was it?
Fucking.
It wasn't Donald Glover, was it?
Oh, I don't think so.
But give me a second, I'll send you the clip because it's something that I
Oh, it is
can't.
Donald Glover.
Nice. It's something I can't repeat on stream.
Yeah, that's fair. Because I was gonna go. Well, I literally said in English. So speak good English.
Yeah, but this is a word that I don't ever want to repeat. If I can find it. Wait, I'm gonna have to actually mute the audio on my stream. I'm gonna play a random thing then to make sure that I have the right one muted. Small ant.
Smant.
God, I hate how YouTube's not trying to force you to get rid of ad blockers or else they like delay the video.
Oh no! If you use AdBlocker, they'll delete your account.
Will they actually?
There have been several reports of people going, "Yeah, I kept using ad blockers, and my YouTube account has been fully deleted." You know, my YouTube account that's been here since 2008. Yeah, it's gone now.
Hope they don't do that to me, or else I'm fucked.
Yeah. I fucking hate YouTube. Remember to hit that subscribe button and like this video.
There you go. Just listen to that for a second. It's great.
Yeah.
I just love that so much. It's so bad, but it's also so perfect.
Why is there already a term for that?
I don't know. But it's great. Oh, like the judge said, good gracious.
Oh my god, you have to put that into the Discord.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Fuck off. There you go.
Yeah, I love that joke.
Oh, you have to call it before. This is of no consequence at all.
1 second.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope everybody has been enjoying the stream because god damn. What? What? So, y'all, I tabbed out to like go do some like research off to the side, and y'all, I saw a bowl of sour gummy worms.
What about
Floating?
sour gummy worms?
Sour gummy worms in Monster Energy.
That sounds disgusting. Although I don't like Monster Energy, so.
It is.
Oh, please.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm still like reeling a little bit.
From the monster and worms, or that joke I sent?
Both. You must remember this student had just murdered. Yeah, he committed murder. That's it.
Yes.
This lady's a Luncheon companion. Who could blame her for concealing a glass or two in her state of disarray?
She had no place to hide a gun. Where was she hiding the glass?
But passing to the left.
That's absurd.
Oh, really? So, do we take it that you are now going to accuse this vulnerable, young, beautiful woman of mischief?
God, you. He would be like the best Reddit mod. I almost said Medit Rod. But he would be the best, like, Reddit mod of all time.
I have 400 karma on Reddit, and I'm a moderator, an r/gentlewoman.
What? No. This can't be put down to mischief.
I'd like to know. What the fuck is Reddit? J'aime pas Jeff.
Seems like she slipped into a small handbag to the cat. I have no place on my outfit for a gun, but I put a full glass of water in my purse. Makes perfect sense.
Yep.
A handbag, you say? Does she have chocolate chip cookies in it? Yeah, you're actually... A small handheld pouch commonly carried by well-to-do women in England.
So the beautiful lady has been very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene now.
God, imagine his wife seeing him in this situation.
God. However, the fact that remains that this glass has absolutely no bearing on the case. The student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning. Ah, yes! Confusing the court with logical reasoning! But in the end, it comes to nothing.
There's no room in the justice system for logic.
No more pretentious accusations. You've wasted enough time already.
Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed the glass. I think henceforth we shall consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement? Well, I don't know really.
Oh, Ryunosuke, you're dumb as fuck. If you want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance.
Yes, you're right. She took the glass away in her handbag. If deeper significance there, then... Nothing in particular! The handbag, you dumb fuck. Wait! They put the glass in her handbag, you say?
Yes, do try to keep up. It's already been explained to the court that all English gentlewomen, all of them, every single one of them, carry handbags for small items. Say, like a pistol.
I be like a gun? Let me see, a little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. With no pockets in my outfit, I have nowhere to hide a gun. But, what you forgot to mention was her handbag.
Whap.
In which I would be perfectly possible to conceal a... I think Ryunosuke's drunk. You're right!
He is drunk! Hold on, partner. Let's go out for drinks afterwards. I had a feeling you'd pick on that too. What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard? Black-clad blackguard? Filthy.
This guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he really is.
Although I like the other one better that he's based on.
Fucking Winston Payne.
Is that his name? Winston?
His name is Winston Payne.
I knew that it was Payne, but he is great. He also over the top.
He also has a brother called Gaspin Payne.
That's perfect.
I love Ace Attorney names so much.
In fact, I just realized that Winston Payne is like Wince in Pain.
Yes, you see it.
The one that I picked up immediately, which is obvious, was just April May.
April May. What about Red White of Blue Corp?
Yes.
It's really very simple. Apartment complex. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor.
By the way, I thought that Kiryu-chan was not going to be our lawyer, but here he is, lawyering for us.
Listen, I know that Ryunosuke is a little bit of a dumb fuck, and I have to hold his hand.
True.
As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will.
The gun blade.
I'll defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Yes.
You can't seriously be suggesting.
Inspector Hostonaga. Yes. Did you or did you not search Miss Giselle Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? No, sir, I did not. As I thunked. In other words, another gun.
Suck.
The one that was actually to kill the professor. Could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag.
No.
By the way,
No, the police
no,
their job.
no, so Bagana, he has a flat ass.
Absolutely.
He's just Hank Hill, but Japanese. Oh wait, Hank Hill does have a Japanese brother, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Also, the teacher from Yu Yu Hakusho, I forget his name. We can find a picture of him.
I don't have any idea who that is.
Oh, trust me, you'll see him.
Order, order, order. I'll just bring up Discord when you send it. By the way, I saw that meme you sent. I need to read it real quick.
This is a stick up, but they come in the bag.
Oh, what bag?
I am the bag.
I think the stream heard that, and that is just perfect.
This is a stick up, but they come in the bag.
Oh, what bag?
There we go. Here's
I am the bag.
Mr. Iwamoto from Yu Yu Hakusho.
It actually
He's-
just Hank Hill's brother.
He's legitimately just Hank Hill.
But Japanese. Anyway, it's Mr. Ouchie.
Thank you. What's the meaning of this, Inspector?
Meaning of what, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Why on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag to show you the contents at the time? Thanks to your bungling incompetence, now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations.
Whenever I hear bungle, all I can think of is Cornholio.
Bunghole. Brilliant work, partner. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the dress.
That's right. She was a man, but then Noso Bagana was he had a Waguna. You think so, Kazuma? Oh, and there we go, dying again.
That'll be fine, it's only a flesh wound.
Honestly deserved. Oh, what a sorry situation. Clearly, you have no faith in the police. By the way, do they ever explain why he's dying?
No.
Cool. As I said, I did not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because it was unnecessary. Why? Unnecessary in what way? Literally, you could have said yes and found nothing and have been just as well off because no one cares about evidence in this world.
But evidence is everything.
I ought to thank the student lawyer, really.
Evidence is the basis of the law system, and if the evidence proves, then it's correct.
Yes. A piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about. This pornographic print.
Also, everybody just hides evidence and doesn't get in trouble for it.
A photograph that I had thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. You can see it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag. Yes, it does. But I never. See right through what's inside. Yes, because this is after the shooting when the gun is already taken out of it. Does no one in this universe? Please.
No. The answer is no.
Well, as you can see, 20 minutes later, there's just no gun in here, so that means there was never a gun in here. God damn, he's right.
The power of gun!
Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment. The contents are clearly visible. Exactly! There's no need to search the lady's handbag. But the gun inside it would have been immediately obvious. This game is hurting me, Omen.
Yeah? Don't worry, it gets dumber.
Oh! As you can see, nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Thank you for helping to prove that, Naruto. Believe it! And then he just fucking dies.
You believe too hard?
Yes. Order! Double cheeseburger! Inspector Hoso Bagana will submit this print as evidence at once.
Detective Hose Snake.
Photograph taken by Hosonaga-san after the incident occurred. Miss Brett's handbag on a chair by the victim's table.
Damn.
I think you had long enough to cross-examine the witness counsel. No, I haven't! E.
I mean, we have been here for like 2 hours.
Hello? He was a Chicago Bulls fan.
Bruh. It's a weird looking birthmark.
Okay.
You looking for like a gun in the shadow?
No, I don't know how to like press it. I guess I can't. According to Albert show considerable evidence. As photographic print just submitted to the court record appears to have no further significance. I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
Indeed. There's only one logical conclusion. He held a gun, therefore he shot him.
Uh-huh.
But the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime.
I love how it's like, well, Daddy shot him from behind. The gunshot was in the front. Oh shit, you're right, there's no way you did it. Oh wait, the gun's not in the purse after the gun was used, and obviously the picture was taken because cheese. And it's like, but the gun was already taken out. Too bad! You're guilty!
Listen, you're guilty until proven innocent, and also find the actual murderer.
Eh.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
There's no chair here.
Well, yeah, of course. The chair was moved.
But
to take a
they
better
said
photo,
the
obviously.
scene was exactly like it was when they
The
left
chair
it.
was moved to take a better photo. What's not to understand?
Well, then where's the dead guy?
Oh, he's around here somewhere.
Do they not? You know what? Bull. I just noticed that. Why would that be there?
Huh. That's weird. Oh, well, it probably has no significance at all.
It's not a birthmark, is it? It's a burn.
Yo, sick burn. He's gonna need some aloe vera for that.
No. That's what I thought I was beginning to turn things around. I'm in a worse situation than I was at the start. Are you gonna read it? You gotta read it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this. Ugh.
Kazuma? Why did your wind thing stop flapping?
My stand. I'm sorry, Ryunosuke.
Uh,
Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue. Because the
What?
trial cannot continue, my stand is gone.
You mean, what this is it?
I must say you put up quite a fight. But the weak are meat while the strong eat.
That makes literally 0 sense.
You were wasting your time. There's no way to defeat true justice of this totally not politically charged trial. A fact that you can chew on to your heart's content from the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening. Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime that I didn't commit? Welcome to Japan.
Welcome to the A-Team.
Yes. And Kazuma. I'm not going to study in Great Britain. Will slip through his fingers. No, because he wasn't your defender. You was, so he's fine. Oh, Kazuma. Oh, Kazuma. Oh, Kiryu-chan.
Kiryu-chan. What the fuck?
Is there really no chance now of turning this trial around?
You heard the judge. There's nothing about that last photograph the detective produced that we can contest. Nothing about it. Which
Wait!
means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Wait, why can't I flip it over?
Oh, because you obviously this one can't be flipped.
I did examine this. Oh, wait.
Male. British. Oi, gov. Oi.
What?
Oh no, I'm just making British noises.
Oh.
Fatal hemorrhage from pectoral ballistic trauma. No exit wound. Bullet did not pass through the body.
Fatal hemorrhage. No, like...
Wait, he had hemorrhage? Don't they make cream for that?
Yeah, they do. It's called Preparation H. Imperial. 000901. What is that for?
Maybe it's 1060000.
It's not. Cool. Is that an important number at all, or no?
Fucking no.
Very well, I will now proceed immediately to the ruling.
Seems we'll be able to report to the British government on time after all. That
His
smug
stand is
little
back.
shit. His stand is back. That means the trial can continue.
Yes. Wait, why does he suddenly have a glove? He did not have that glove before.
His stand, law and order. I think he actually did.
I never noticed it.
Yeah, it's on his left hand, and you don't see his left hand that often.
That's the one he uses to jack off under the bench?
Bruh.
Yes!
Ryunosuke Naruhodo, all that jazz.
Wait, he does have it. Wait! Your Excellency?
Majima.
I don't think you can rule on this case yet.
Objection!
Objection!
This amateurishness is getting tedious. Sorry,
I read
tedious.
amateurishness as Amaterasu.
This sun god is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, the trial is over. The most basic protocol of the courtroom.
Yes!
Your Excellency, a moment ago you said this. The photographic print you submitted appears to have no further significant. No longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling. Now that means there was a problem with the evidence. Some significant detail, I mean. And ruling on the case at this time would be out of the question.
Objection!
This is blatant straw clutching. Look at this photograph. Look at this pornographic print.
Yeah. Look at that glass of wine. Water wearing that nice lace uniform.
Look at that carbonated soda. Fuck, I'm gonna watch Kung Pao after this. You wanna watch it with me?
Sure.
Oh, hell yeah. All it shows is the handbag, the gentlewoman, the beautiful, young, gorgeous gentlewoman from England. Was carrying on the day of the question. There can be no problem with this evidence.
But what if the gun was taken, and hear me out,
What if
out of the bag?
the gun was really the wine glass? Sorry, carbonated soda glass.
What if the carbonated soda was the friendship we were looking for, the gun and the shoot and then it just falls over, foaming at the mouth?
That's right, Ryunosuke. This trial is suspicious. And Cosmo just standing there.
With his sword drawn.
Better know what you're doing, Ryunosuke. Ah, I see the double cheeseburgers arrived.
Let's see how we can glean any new information from this handbag.
But what if we don't look at the handbag?
What if we look at
My
the
thoughts.
hand?
Bag. Really, the prosecutor is becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes.
Wheezing where? I need one. Yeah, I am desperate. God damn, that glass is fine. What about this photograph, which just doesn't seem right? I could put my finger on it. You can!
And now, with the power of the DS, you too can put your finger on it.
What?
Huh?
You will be but be warned. If I'm unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over with immediate effect.
Hope you click the right pixel.
Is that threat? Is he threatening me with his hammer?
Yes.
Can I make myself clear? Yes, Your Excellency.
Obviously, it's his shoes. Look at them. Damn fine.
Oh.
Yes!
Present.
Look at this here! Very unusual mark on the victim's wrist. This is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description.
Objection!
Dear me, I was pondering what new piffle you would come out with. A ban, you say? A victim's wrist? Clearly, this has nothing whatsoever to do with the magnificent lady's handbag. Milady?
Yeah, that is a burn mark, you're right. Go on, Inspector! Police coroner also noticed it when he performed the post-mortem examination.
I'm not gonna lie, I read coroner as coroner.
Yes. Oh, we gotta get rid of this damn coronavirus.
God.
Things unrelated to the case to the cause of death. It noted on his report. That's not how those things work, but okay.
What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either.
Actually, I have the body right here with me. What?
I
Boy,
stole
look
it from the police!
I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark. However, as prosecutor Ouchie points out, unless a firm connection to this case can be shown, I cannot allow any further time to be spent on precise details of this burn.
Let's see. Penis! There we go.
You hear me, Your Excellency. See, Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the dean and other university staff. You'd like to know if she may be excused from the stand now. By the way, I gotta say, she really has some nice tits.
You know, they're very pointy, though. I'm not sure that's just the dress.
Yeah, but they're probably held up by something, because it was that era.
Yeah. Oh, of course, my lady. We shan't hold you up any longer.
God, I wish I had, like, a hand I could use to, like, draw a fucking fedora on him.
I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway.
Kiryu-chan?
What's your thinking on this, Ryunosuke? Do you believe this burn does have something to do with the case?
I mean, probably not.
I mean, it's either this or die.
If I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. I'm thinking I should keep digging and digging, in the hope that I may uncover something useful.
Yeah, you're right. If you're gonna die, might as well dig your own grave.
I am?
You just link that burn to the case.
But you can. It's actually quite easy.
If we can do that, somehow, through some sort of miracle, we might be able to pry the shutting door back open again. God, if only we had some kind of way to prove it, though.
Although, here's my logic now, right? If we can prove that he burned himself on the thing, does that magically mean that I prove I don't kill him? What? How does this link to the case at all? Now I'm confused.
Ace Attorney logic, it'll work out, trust me. Just give up, counsel. Can't possibly hope to do that.
Indeed, I'm afraid that everything I can allow you to pursue what is little more than conjecture.
What if we had evidence? Evidence that irrefutably linked the burn on the victim's wrist to this case? Then you would allow it?
Probably.
To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn.
Then you're fucking
Mainly
blind.
Mainly because that evidence wasn't presented until like 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice was the color draining from Bret Hart's face.
How could you
Though
tell
I don't know
she's already
how.
fucking so pale?
Yeah.
Really? I have to find some link between that burn and the case. Imagine if real lawyers in the US were this dumb. Oh, wait! This is a moment of truth.
God, imagine if the system was this rigged.
Yeah. The defense will now present its evidence to the court.
Obviously, it's the attorney badge.
Yes.
A burn on the wrist. The case must persist.
Yes.
Yes!
Yes! What the fuck? Yet another print? This one's already here, Your Honor. I believe this pornography are an amazing invention. True. When humans look at the scene, we miss things. In the photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore.
Do hurry up, Rookie. What are you trying to say?
Fuck you, bald man!
To inconvenience this poor, beautiful, young, elegant English gentlewoman. Would any further really would be quite inexcusable.
Wait, I gotta look at them. Bruh. He is 24. You're old enough to be her father. Shut the fuck up, it's creepy.
Be her daddy.
I didn't think of that, and now I wish I hadn't. Actually, we may need you to stay with us a little longer if you don't mind, Miss Bret Hart. You see, it's very clearly visible in the other photograph. How did the victim come to have an unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded here forevermore.
Evermore.
What? How?
Objection!
Can't fool me with your little... I almost read that as butter, boy!
Yes, with his butter.
If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean.
Is everyone
Tell the class...
blind?
No, you're fair. Look at those glasses. You think he can see?
True.
What? God damn, can't read whenever I tab out.
Yes!
Yeah, I keep clicking into another server. The beefsteak? And the mini player's too small for me to read. I hate it.
Actually, the point is the metal plate the steak served on. The plate? And the excellence actually just jizzed. Oh, this double
Excellency.
cheeseburger is so fucking good.
Fair. The steak does look good.
It actually looks... that's like blue
No.
rare would not eat.
Yeah, I was about to say, looking at that photo, that's pretty red.
Yeah, I like rare steak, but not that rare.
You see, I like well done because I'm a normal person.
No, if you
I
were a
say
normal
as my head
person,
just went
you would-
violently.
If you were a normal person, you would not like well done.
No, I am normal because I like not diseases.
That's not how steak works. Like, legitimately, because the steak is one solid piece, bacteria cannot penetrate the surface.
I'll penetrate you.
Do it, pussy. I'll have Reef pick you up tomorrow.
As long as we have Kung Pao on in the background.
Birdie! I'll carbonate your soda. As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate. I would guess it's some sort of trademark of La Carnival. What's wrong with us?
A lot.
Yeah. The victim's burn are exactly the same shape.
Ryunosuke, you genius.
You're spot on. God, so my brain, whenever it sees anything relating to another game, it makes me want to play that game. I don't know if you're the same.
Yeah.
When I saw Genius, I thought Genus, and I'm like, wow, I want to play through Symphonia for like the 50th time.
Yo, we love Zimbonia.
Yes. Which means The victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant. What does this prove? Please, child, tell me.
They're gonna get to that. Just keep going. Ace Attorney logic.
Objection!
But even if that is the case, can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. It could have been the day before or the day before that. It most likely happened at some other unrelated time.
Well, you know what? You're pretty right. Alright, I'm guilty.
Objection!
Well, I guess I'll die. Sadly, Prosecutor Ouchie. Why is your name Ouchie? The chances of that are extremely slim.
Thanks.
Why? No, seriously, why? The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hose Snake?
Yes. I can't imagine having missed a terrible disaster, certainly.
But...
I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And although it's not a particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined. Look at that ass and those horns, though. Wait, there's an ass there? Damn. Defense just pointed out. With no mild burn, that's for sure. Can you be more specific, Inspector? Well, let's see.
Well, I could be more Atlantic.
If the plate was around 90 degrees centigrade, that's like around
That's almost
204 degrees, I think.
Something about that. Around boiling.
Yeah. Something like that would take around 3 seconds. Inconceivable! Victim wouldn't let out a scream of pain then, because he was already dead.
Omayomo. Shinderu.
But why would they burn him after he was dead? That doesn't make any sense. I'm investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. You know, except for when the dude was shot. The head waiter of La Carnival. I can testify to that without hesitation.
But you're a detective, not a waiter!
Yes!
Bro, why he dressed like that?
There you have it. Something isn't right here. As the detective said, anyone who burns themselves on a piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds will scream in pain. There's no question of that.
And yet Inspector Snake never heard the professor scream. Not on that day or any before it.
That's right, and the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either, except for when he was shot. What do you think? Oh, wait, that's you.
What are you suggesting?
Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for anything like 3 seconds that day, we'll be beyond careless, I think, Counsel. And the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, the sergeant, and the old antique dealer, all of us would without question have heard him scream.
Well, Ryunosuke, consider, what if he just doesn't have nerve endings in his skin?
Yeah.
What if he just can't feel pain?
Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Ouchie?
Huh? Well, I suppose.
The question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream? Because he was dead!
Wilson! I almost don't believe it. Ryunosuke, do you think?
I still have no idea where this is going.
Obviously, he must not have had any skin to begin with. It was a suit.
Could it really be true? I never dreamt we'd arrive at a conclusion like this, but I'm starting to think that maybe. I didn't actually shoot him. Went into a terrible tarp. I mean, one explanation I can think of that makes sense in this apparent impossibility. On the day in question, when he suffered the burn on his wrist, Dr. Wilson was already dead! Was asleep!
Oh my, whoa! Shinderu!
No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning in a piping hot place for 3 whole seconds. Clearly impossible. Apart from one in particular situation. Counsel, are you suggesting? Yes, only possible. The man was already dead. Okay, but like... why? Why would they just go to the trouble of shooting him and then burning his wrist and then claiming that there was no burn on his wrist? Game, please.
Ace Attorney logic. Already?
Dead? She kind of creeped me out with that mask. But anyway, probably would smash.
It's almost like she's a weird, mysterious foreigner, and foreigners are bad.
Knowing what we already know, this is the only possible explanation. When the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table that day, Professor was already dead. Well, I mean... so you're telling me... you're... bruh, no, you know what? I'm calling you out on this one. You're telling me she shot the fucker, then sat down to eat half her steak before deciding, you know what, let's just leave. What? I'm so confused. This is not making any sense now.
Don't worry, you're gonna get that Ace Attorney moment where you go, ah, naruhodo. You're gonna get that, oh, I see moment.
Yeah.
That's madness!
Madness? This is order! Explain this absurd notion at once. The victim was killed by a gunshot.
That's right!
I still
right, Your
don't think
Excellency.
he was killed by a gunshot. Like I said yesterday, that wound, even back then, would not have killed someone, realistically.
Maybe he just has a very weak constitution.
I did say yesterday I thought he was poisoned. Enigma heard me.
This is just another ridiculous ploy by the rookie student. But clearly has no grasp for the facts.
Objection!
Objection. No, prosecutor Owie. It's you, me when your mom when you.
Me when you're me when
When
your mom.
when you, me and you girl, me when I got a new roach.
You ever have a dream where you were...
I beg your pardon? As soon as it became apparent that the victim had suffered that burn while at the restaurant, this whole case was turned upside down. Or have you not gasped that yet?
Welcome to Team Blue, how you doing? Also, now I'm thinking,
Hello, Blue.
the gunshot was probably a way to hide the fact that he was poisoned. That way they wouldn't look for poison.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh god, he's constipated.
Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. If it's true, as we now believe, that the victim had already been dead before the gunshot was hearded.
Alright, you know what? Now this makes even less sense. Because wasn't Ryunosuke talking to him just before he was shot? Yeah, he said he was talking to him went down, sat at his table to finish his coffee, then got up and found the gun. And then he was shot.
You're really going to believe the defendant? They're clearly lying.
Shut up.
It's highly likely that Miss Bret Hart knows nothing about it. Or wait, knows something about it. Well, shit, I ruined that, Ryunosuke. You're dead.
Incredible. I certainly did anticipate this twist of events. I'm sorry to say, Miss Brett, that you will have to forget your Luncheon engagement. She was gonna marry a Pokemon? Kinky.
You know they used to allow that back in the old days.
Yeah, if only it was still that way, then I'd have myself a nice shuckle wife.
Didn't they take that out of Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, BDSM?
I don't know, did they?
I think they did, because in one of the books in Diamond and Pearl in the library, it's like, there used to be an old like, ceremony where people
like
would get married.
Gardevoir and shit.
Like, would marry their Pokemon. I think they took that out of BDSM.
Right, because they changed it out with the fucking... You have to have specific Pokemon and go through the horns of the hand to get the fucking Manaphy cave to open in a different game.
If you wanted to solve a puzzle, you needed to buy our other $60 product.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
I fucking hated Pokemon for that.
I own Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I played 20 minutes before I'm like, wow, this is bad.
Yeah, like, I watched somebody play it, and it was like, alright, there's some improvements, but this game looks terrible. I don't like the chibi art style.
Yeah. So, the art style does not make me think chibi. Have you ever seen those Playmobil toys? That's what it looks like. That's exactly what it is. And I hate it.
Yeah, and like, whenever a trainer like comes into battle, Kinky.
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, whenever a trainer comes into battle, Kinky, they're in like the freeze pose that they're normally in with their sprite, and so it just looks bad.
Yeah.
Also, they didn't change Candace?
Can you
Yeah, they didn't
stick it
change...
in your mouth?
I hate you. They didn't change Candace's puzzle at all, which was built for 4-directional movement.
And so you can like,
just
cheese it.
Yeah, you can just go diagonal and it breaks it immediately, and you're at Candace without fighting anybody.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like, they really dropped the ball. I think the part that ruined it for me, they didn't take Platinum and use that one as the base. They took the inferior version.
Yeah, just take Platinum, because Platinum was just like, let's take Diamond and Pearl and just make the better one. Like with Emerald.
Yeah.
I'm good, just fixed the bot I made. The API was limiting me and wasn't working. Had to swap APIs to a less intuitive but less limiting. But yeah, it's just like... Why?
I don't know. I'm just hoping that the Gen 5 remakes are better.
They're not.
Speaking of which, I don't know how they're gonna do those. Are they just gonna, like, do... I don't know. They're not gonna release 2 separate new Gen 5 games. As in...
Yeah, they're not gonna release Black 1, Black 2.
And then White 1, White... yeah.
Yeah, they're not gonna release Darkest Black and Brightest White. Like 1 and 2.
My thought was... And here we have the new game. Pokemon Michael Jackson Black and Pokemon Michael Jackson White.
Oh my god.
It would be perfect. The justice system in our country may be in its infancy. But rest assured, all reasonable doubts must be dispelled before I am prepared to pass judgment. Thank you, Your Excellency. Oh, that smile. Is that something completely different? What do you mean? Also, Smasher Pad's Bret Hart's wife.
Nah.
Is it because she's a murderer?
Yes, of course. I mean, I'd be delighted to help.
Oh God! Pokemon Green Lantern Edition? But we're talking about black and white.
Especially it helps relations between my country and yours.
Quick! Okay,
Yes.
You know what? Now she's a hard pass.
Miss Brett, you speak Japanese? Jalapenos? Well, of course I do. I'm studying your country after all.
God, I hate her now. But
This is
then,
black as-
why have you been speaking through an interpreter until now?
My mother tongue, the Queen's English, is the most refined and elegant language in the world.
You're ruining her, Omen.
As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible. This goddamn barbaric language. But it seems the men in this land possess none of the chivalrous virtues of English gentlemen.
Except for Ouchie.
So I can see that I shall have to lower myself to communicating you on your own level.
But how does black is black and white is white have anything to do with Green Lantern? I'm confused.
Through darkest night and brightest day, Green Lantern will find a way.
Yeah, I don't like comic books. So I didn't know about that.
Yeah, epitome of a true English gentlewoman. Yeah, and blackest night and brightest day. We are truly honored by this, the lavish consideration you so graciously offer us. Day and blackest light, no evil shall escape my that's what it is.
But what if he's blind? Like Daredevil.
God, I was about to say, what if Daredevil became a lantern?
In darkest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. But you're blind. Right, so none shall escape because I don't have any. Naruhodo. Yes, Judge! No, shut up. In that case, Miss Brett, I will not ask you to testify in your own words. About the events leading up to the death of the victim, Dr. Wilson.
John Wilson!
My doctor in Massachusetts, his name was actually Dr. Wilson. Really nice guy, too.
Oh, nice. So we're finally going to hear her own words on the matter. Things are getting interesting, Ryunosuke.
Yes. In brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light! I just wanted to cure your dark soul with light! That is the greatest line of ever. The victim's death.
Unfortunately, I have no idea when the poor man burned his wrist like that.
No, you gotta accentuate it more.
Unfortunately, I had no idea when that poor man burned his wrist like that, let me tell you.
I don't look like no damn tow truck. Have you seen that meme?
I have not.
Oh, let me find it real quick.
I'm glad that this is the voice I chose for her.
Same.
Cause I was sitting here waiting, going, I know she's gonna speak later, and I have the perfect voice.
Like, you basically did his voice perfectly. There we go.
To be fair, I am from the southern land. For the last time, I don't look like no damn tow truck.
Great, because he does.
He really does have them big old fucking teeth.
Mission is pretty cheesy in a good way, and Black Lantern also is pretty cool. Black Lantern, that's racist!
Yo, why are the Black Lanterns evil?
Right?
When the waiter brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in a toast.
My brain heard that so wrong. So you mentioned the Black Lantern, and then I thought you said when the wait Obama, and I'm like, what?
When the waiter Obama brought my steak, the professor and I raised our glasses in a toast.
Thanks, Obama, for the steak.
The blackest night falls from the skies. The darkness grows as all light dies. We crave your hearts and your demise. By my black hand, the dead shall rise.
Why are fucking comic books so fucking edgy?
Because, alright, one of my favorite examples, it was a meme video of, like, dumb powers in American comics, and it's like, your power is to make bubble gums? You're
saw
so
that.
stupid. And it's like, Japanese manga, and it's like, beware my stand, bubble gum! Now your lungs are filled with bubble gum.
Yes.
As far as I heard, the post-mortem report showed no other possible cause of death besides gunshot. There's some other way a man's life can be taken without leaving a trace. Please, do show me.
Ah, yes, it's called arsenic.
But of course, this country's inferior investigative techniques probably wouldn't pick up on it anyway. Go America!
She literally just called herself out. He's like, well, I mean, there's no other way I could have, like, poisoned him or anything. Not that you'd be able to find out anyway if I did.
It's like, even if I did somehow kill him without leaving any sort of traces, such as poison, this dumbass hick country wouldn't know.
Yeah. How's it already been almost 3 hours?
There's a lot of reading.
I thought that these first cases were only like an hour each.
No, like literally the entire first trial I think took a 7-hour stream from me.
Wow.
And I was going fast because I know all the answers.
Are they all this long in this game?
This is short.
Oh. How many trials are there in this game?
In the first game, there are 4, 2 short, 2 long. And in the last one, there are 5, 1 short, 2 long, and then the last 2 episodes are kind of one super long episode, really.
Kind of like the end of the first original game, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to the last trial, and someone told me the last trial was like close to 9 hours.
I know, because Von Karma's a fucking bitch. Von Karma literally goes, objection, fuck you, you're wrong. To literally everything you say.
Nice. That most captivating and beautiful testimony will go down as the Supreme Court's history. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Easy does it.
I hope that is the last time I have to sully my lips with the coarse tones of your unbecoming barbaric language.
She is actually just racist. Just
Damn.
straight up.
So, remember when I told you there's a lot of racism in this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's part of the reason why this game didn't get an English release for a long time.
Yeah.
Because, wait, so one part of it was we can't name the character Sherlock Holmes.
It's Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, legal issue. That's actually a loophole that was only available to use until whenever this game got the official English release. So I'm gonna talk about this. So basically,
So if they didn't release it when they did, they wouldn't have been able to.
yes, because the Doyle Foundation is a bunch of fucking greedy bastards.
What a shock!
And a long time ago, if anybody knows Arsène Lupin is the rival to Sherlock Holmes.
You don't
But it
know.
wasn't written by Arthur Conan Doyle, so he had to change the name to Sherlock Sholmes.
Yes.
It's a different character. He just acts like him. It's like, okay, that works. And so we couldn't name him Sherlock Sholmes until when this game came out, because that's when the copyright on Sherlock Sholmes ended.
Nice.
So he's named after a detective that was created after Sherlock Holmes, because he's supposed to be Sherlock.
But
Also, a bunch of racism.
the way you pronounce his name actually caused me physical pain.
Sorry, Arsène Lupin.
I'm gonna stab you. It's Arsène Lupin.
Arson.
You know what? You.
Oh, forgive me. I do hope I haven't insulted anyone by calling your language barbaric and beneath me.
Now I can see if you're in there. Forgive me. I just scat myself.
Not at all. Not at all. It's a delight to merely hear you speak, dear lady.
What a simp.
And it seems very clear from your testimony that this boorish talk of the victim's brand is utterly irrelevant. You don't even need to cross-examine. I will be speaking to your country's Minister of Justice about what has happened here today.
We don't have one.
The Minister of Justice? May that irritating little bully of a student be given the harshest punishment possible.
Bobbable.
Amen.
Huh? Thanks? Was that a prayer then? Are you dumb? I think he's dumb.
He's Japanese. Wait, that sounds bad.
I was about to say something far worse, so thank you. Anyway, time for Mousy to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Be sure to entertain them.
Alright, I'm gonna get my balls out. Show everybody how to juggle. But I do hope everybody has been enjoying my dumb That's not insulting at all to insult an entire language. This backwater country that's underdeveloped with this horrible language. But yeah, that is one thing about this game, is that they were besides the whole Sherlock Holmes legality thing. They also kind of didn't want to release this game because of the caricature of late 20th century or late 19th century, early 20th century horrible racism. Because once Mousy gets to England, yeah, every character is basically racist. It's just like, oh yes, hello, Japanese person. It's like, I don't know if I trust this Japanese person. They are Japanese. It's just like, yeah, I can understand why they didn't want to release this into the into American and English markets, into English-speaking markets. But I am glad they brought it over because it has my favorite prosecutor. Game just saved. Alright. But, yeah. Whew.
Did Mousy make you playing with your balls?
Yes.
Damn.
I took them out on Stream. Showed everybody my giant balls.
Damn. I've heard that they were pretty tiny, actually.
You're right, all the estrogen is making them shrink.
Damn. Wait, are you on estrogen yet?
Not yet, god damn I want to be.
Steal some!
Honestly? God. I remember like a year and a half ago, it was like, on like Twitter, it was like, oh yes, home brewing estrogen. I'm just like, I think I sent a message to Sophia, I was like, get the tub, we're making the bootleg E.
Some people claim that if you drink enough soy milk, it can be enough estrogen, but that's a completely different kind of estrogen.
Yeah, like, and it was the same thing with the Impossible Whopper. People are like, oh, it contains estrogen. No, it contains another chemical that's basically estrogen for plants.
Yeah, I feel like an estrogen or something.
Yeah, and it's like, yes, it can have the same effect as normal estrogen on humans, but it's much less effective. And so, in order to get the same amount of estrogen from like an estradiol, hormone treatment, you would need to eat. I think I calculated like 24 burgers every day.
Guess who's going to Burger King?
I would love to fucking do that.
But is that where the term soy boy comes from?
Yeah. Or just like, yeah, you're a girly boy, aren't you? Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest, I'd rather fuck a girly boy than a manly guy. That sounds so... Let's continue, shall we? Was that a prayer then?
Well, you got to forgive the irritation, Miss Brett. Put up with a cross-examination now. Gasp. I expect you've noticed that this little bully of a student, as you put it, doesn't miss much.
I'm tired.
You, Ryunosuke?
Me. I am tired. Mousy am tired.
Oh, sweet. Do you have four-wheel drive?
Yes.
Hey.
I'm sure I don't need to remind you, counsel, that this is your final cross-examination of this trial.
Unless you can somehow prove that you need to do even more cross-examining.
Don't you even dare go there. I swear to God. failed to demonstrate any problem with this witness's testimony. I will be ruling on the case immediately. Is that clear? I mean, we've already proven without a shadow of a doubt that Ryunosuke couldn't have done it. Now you're trying to prove that she did it. So he's still gonna say that I did it even though he knows for a fact I didn't, just to get the trial over with. This sounded like that trial in Alabama back in like 1970 something.
Like I made a joke earlier, this trial is totally fair and not politically charged in the slightest.
Yeah.
Because we definitely don't want to convict the Englishwoman of coming into our country and committing murder.
I should just rename my ass the country.
Yeah,
anyway.
I would love.
Ow!
I love the lip jiggle.
Same. Yes, Your Excellency. You may proceed with the cross-examination. I have a solution. Find someone that wants to transition to female to male and vampire each other. Yeah, just suck each other off.
God.
Are you sure about that?
Unfortunately, I have no idea when that poor man burned his really like that. When the waiter brought my steak of bread for an hour, he got glad of toast and dang old toast.
Oh gosh, you turned into Boomhauer.
Or post-mortem gunshot man. Ain't no dang old way to take the dang old life. You know, like in poison or nothing. Just no trace. Yeah, don't hold to me, man. Again, dang old country.
Gonna press everything into her.
Yes!
But his hand was on the searing hot plate for at least 3 whole seconds. You can't not have noticed.
Don't you use double negatives at me, boy. Let me ask you something.
Sorry?
Ever since I arrived at this courtroom, and even still now, fly on those unsightly black trousers of yours have been wide open. Can't not have noticed, can you?
There's no way you could see that. It's actually... Does she have... Yeah, first of all, why is she looking? Second of all, do those things ever like fucking X-ray glasses where you can see through the fucking bench?
Don't you know these are telescopes? So, what's fun? You hadn't realized. The dear lady is absolutely right.
Why are you looking? I mean, I guess I understand why you're looking, but...
As your friend, you've embarrassed me as well as yourself, Ryunosuke.
It is time to kill you and restore honor to your family.
Here, you may borrow the sword.
Why didn't you tell me?
Dr. Wilson was a true English Gentile man. He chose honorable silence over a vulgar scream. Can your tiny brains imagine such a thing?
God,
your tiny
you know what?
Japanese brains?
That makes me think of like fucking... Well, actually, fucking. That makes me think of like... The British always seemed like so posh and stuff. So how did they fuck? Were they just like, oh yes, faster, please do.
Oh, good heavens.
Oh, I have just nutted inside your sack. Wait, what? I don't know how that would work. Let's pretend
Call
that works.
docking. Oh, yes, I think my tiny brain can.
At least he admits it.
Yes!
Yes! Well, I can't.
Anyway. I love that we now understand English.
Yes.
Yes!
When
As you testified before, you were drinking carbonated soda. Is that right?
Dr. Wilson is only permitted to drink soda at that time, if you remember. Which explains why I ordered that drink. Correct, waiter?
Ah, but she said she only ordered for herself and he got nothing.
Hey, why can't I have a steak then?
I don't know. As a cover-up. Exactly as you say, sir. Although...
Although?
whether or not the professor actually drank any of the soda when I delivered the steak on the table. I'm afraid I don't remember that.
Damn you. Ah, I have enough English to understand that as well. For the benefit of others in the courtroom, it means bless you.
Uh-huh. It absolutely does, dumb bitch. I think it means the exact opposite.
Anyway.
Shut up!
Yes!
Yes! Why did he say yes and not other things that make more lawyer sense?
Yeah, instead of hold it,
Yes.
it beats me, man.
Right here in the paperwork, fatal...
You know, that says hemorrhoids.
That's the word I was thinking of. Fatal hemorrhoids from ballistic trauma. That actually sounds kind of hot, and I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. Luckily for all of us, a little band on the wrist isn't going to kill us.
Shut up. That is not the right joke to make during a fucking murder trial. See you later, Blue.
See you, Blue. And as there's no other signs of trauma on the victim's body to indicate some other cause of death, it could only have been the bullet from your gun that put it into this innocent man's life. Obviously, there's no way to kill somebody without leaving a mark.
Well, it doesn't make sense. The burn must have happened straight away, when the plate was first brought to the table by the waiter.
Yes, that's true. If it had
God.
cooled even slightly, I would have been able to make it. It wouldn't have been able to make a burn like that.
You just did the same voice that's like, yes, it is me, Luigi.
Hello, Mario.
And to make the bird's wrist with a hot plate of sodas was brought out from the kitchen, then he must already have been dead at that point. Then how did he put his wrist on the... You know what, I'm just gonna let it go and have it explain it to me.
Objection!
Yeah, you just kind of have to do that. Just let it do the thinking. And yet, the fact is that the victim was killed by a gunshot to the chest. He was shot to the heart, and you're to blame. How many times have I made that joke now? 3?
I think that's 4.
Either way, until you're able to show the court evidence, you must present evidence to the court to disprove that. This is a complete waste of time.
I concur. The prosecutor out, she's right. Arg!
What are you, a pirate?
Yes. What, you think I bought this game?
My man's life.
Yes!
Am I leaving a trace?
If someone is shot or strangled or stabbed or thrown from a height, however a person's life is taken, there's always a telltale traces on their body.
What if it's a telltale trace in the body?
You're quite right, milady.
You know, like good old Mr. Hands. Also, give me 1 second.
Okay. Yo, have I eaten today? I don't think I've eaten today. Probably fix that. Hey, yo, what should I eat?
I had to blow my nose. You want that?
No, I think I'm good.
Eat cheese.
Alright, that's fair. Cheese good.
What is your favorite kind of cheese, by the way?
I really like pepper jack. Like, I like mozzarella a lot, but that's mainly like cheese sticks and stuff. But pepper jack, fucking great.
I've never had pepper jack because I don't like peppers.
It's just cheese that's a little bit extra, like, And as our police force thoroughly examined the body of the deceased, there can be no doubt. But did you check the insides? Isn't that right, Inspector Snake?
That reminds me of the fucking robot chicken thing. Which, no, it's South Park. Stop touching me, Elmo.
God.
Has anyone ever tickled you on the inside? Like, that is disgusting and it's perfect. As I've said, I always aim for a flawless investigation. There will be physical traces with all the cause of death, that's true. Maybe there's some other way of killing someone that doesn't leave a mark.
If God forbid you doubt me, young man, you're gonna have to tell everyone how exactly you think the professor did Louis in life. Otherwise, I'm afraid your argument falls rather flat, doesn't it? Just like this carbonated soda.
Oh god.
I don't know, perish the thought calling such a sweet, young, beautiful English gentlewoman innocence into question. On my honor, I, Takasuchi Ouchi, will cut down any who dare cast such aspersions.
God, he just wants to take her innocence. The way of killing someone that leaves no trace. Emotional damage! Yes, evidence.
Something evidence. I didn't read that. What do we even have in evidence? I forget.
Oh god, I just thought of the dumbest fucking way he could have died. And if they go for this, I'm gonna fucking uninstall the game.
What's your prediction?
He just had a tooth removed.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, he's under anesthesia, which can cause some of your organs to not work right.
Uh-huh.
Please tell me he did not take a sip of water and drown.
That would be so stupid and yet so hilarious.
It's happened before, that's the thing.
You know what? I hope that's right.
I hope it's not.
Yeah, but what do we even have in the in the case file?
We have the university collar pin. Post-mortem report.
Alright. Alright, he died by being shot in the chest with a bullet.
This is the part
from
that
a gun.
confuses me.
Yes?
Cause like, if you get shot in the pectoral, I mean, there's not much to stop it from going all the way through.
No. It could just be a very low caliber bullet.
Yeah. We have the photographic print that shows the victim.
Alright,
On the
alright,
front
alright.
of the chest and subsequently died. The waiter's business card. Kitchen. Entrance.
And trance. Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga.
It's not just this, is it? How there's no water table and it's just wine.
No, it's obviously the sparkling soda
Not.
bottle.
I don't know about that. Oh, here's something strange. That's a regular ass butter knife. Cutting through a steak with that would be so difficult. But it looks like she just took straight bites out of this. Just picked up the whole thing and just destroyed it.
It's just a really, really tender steak.
I'm still confused why she put this in her bag. Like, who freaks out and was like, oh god, someone was shot! I'm safe in my bag. I'm gonna present this.
Yes!
The statement contradicts the facts as demonstrated by this evidence. As far as I can tell, there's nothing untoward about this evidence. But that... Pull yourself together! You look as though your eyes are about to pop out of your head. Ugh, can't help that. Just my look.
Yes!
Inferior? What do you mean by that?
The lands. Sorry. At the lands of the great American Empire of Britain, the police store everything found at a crime scene for later examination.
Except for... excuse me. Except for your glass!
But in this country, you investigate once and that's the end of it. Isn't that so? Right. The Carnival is open for business as usual today, just days after the incident.
What does his fan say?
I don't know, I'm gonna look that up.
Then I'll take over. Exactly!
Wait.
Which means that You okay, buddy?
Oh god, he's dying.
Even if the investigation takes a different direction, vital evidence may be lost. It seems like every time she tells a lie, he starts dying. Doesn't even occur if you day. Fuck. I'm trying to be as tight about this as I can, you understand? Ah, killer blow. The lady is as vulnerable as she is beautiful. God, you need help. Amazing. Actually admitting our police may be flawed. Perhaps Prosecutor Auchi is finally starting to see sense. I very
You know
much
what it
doubt
says?
that. What?
It says guilty.
That's perfect. Still, there's something about Miss Brett just said. A moment before, when something didn't quite seem right. So, something I'm actually thinking now. Every time there seems to be something that doesn't make sense, he coughs. Is that the game's way of, like, steering me in the right direction? For the
You're
first case?
literally about to learn.
Like, is he actually working against her or with her? I can't tell anymore.
You're gonna learn.
Okay.
What do you think, Majima-san?
I think it's going terribly. I'm going to jail.
I'm going to jail!
I don't know why that video exists, but I love it. No matter how much I press her, I'm not turning up any new information.
Yes, as I suspected. She's one tough cookie. We need to find a way to break her testimony. Or the cross-examination will be over, and you'll go to jail. Probably die.
That would mean I have to find a way. Some clue somewhere to help us find a chink in her armor.
It's the 19th century, we can say that.
What?
Dumb joke.
Oh, I know what you're referring to, yeah. Kazuma? Or Kitty-chan?
What, Majima-san?
There is one thing I noticed. It's been bothering me.
Bothering you? You mean about Miss Brett?
Yeah, her... She says she's from England, but, like, I'm starting to doubt that. Sounds more like she's from the Southwest U.S.
She keeps talking about some kind of America. I've never heard of that before.
Actually, no. I just noticed that his thing in his chest pocket is purple.
Yeah.
Presenting next to Inspector Hosonaga.
We now have to put Potato Mousy in it.
Yes.
The waiter?
Yes. Interact a little strangely to Miss Brett's last statement. I was wondering if it might be significant. It might present an opening, maybe.
He seems to bleed. Alright, I have an idea.
I don't bleed my own blood. And whose blood do you bleed?
Try pressing her on that last statement one more time.
You think so, but...
But this time, instead of targeting the woman herself, let's see what we can get out of the detective. I mean, the waiter.
The waiter.
Waiter? I haven't used that website in a while. I hear they changed its name over to Y.
God, he is such an edgy boy. Did you see the picture of him in the trench coat with the sword?
Oh, with the fucking katana? Yeah!
Like, god damn, like, please, no. I'll find out soon enough. I suppose, once I press Miss Brett on her last statement again.
Elon Musk with the trench coat and katana. And I believe he had, like, long, dirty hair, too. It's such a powerful image.
There's another one that's very similar that I think Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, and he's wearing, like, a full black outfit. He's got, like, a ponytail.
Giving off real, Eric Harris vibes there, buddy.
Huh?
Unfortunately, I have no idea what the poor man burned his wrist. So it was the last one, right?
Yeah, the last statement.
Yes!
Inferior, what do you mean by that? We already
And
read
Lane
this,
was
right?
great.
Yeah, we already
Yeah.
saw this.
Lane great America, the country, you do it once, you do it poorly. Guilty.
Wait.
Exactly.
Wait, how do I present this, then? Or do I not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, there it is again! The detective's reaction to just the same as before. Why?
Up until now, the detective had been in the stand with Miss Brett as her interpreter. But things are different now. For this testimony, the detective is just listening to what the Englishwoman has to say. This could be a golden opportunity.
Golden shower? Where? What do you mean?
I'm talking about gold experience.
Oh,
The
no.
enemy stand.
Yeah, this sleeping medicine really does put me to sleep, but it makes me groggy all day.
Oh, that sucks.
Which is why I only use it if I absolutely have to. But with my wrist, for at least the first, week or so, I'm probably going to have to use it more often than I want to.
Yeah.
Because eventually I'll get used to sleeping with it, but it sucks to sleep with at the moment.
When people are actually testifying, they're usually very careful not to let anything slip. However, when they're listening to someone else speak, you'll find they'll often let their guard down.
You're right. Look at him. He's lost in his own thoughts. What if I had a sixth finger? Yeah, that's
It's so much more detective work done. It's time to cut this man in his train of thought.
In half with my sword. Sorry? Peruse? Pursue? Same thing.
I'll explain how to do it, Ryunosuke. Well, it's all to do with the witness marker.
What marker?
At this moment, we're focused on Miss Brett, who's the person actually making the current statement.
So I can switch between who I'm actually talking to now?
Yeah. But by moving the marker left and right with the A and D key, you can turn your attention to other people in the stand.
And then he just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
While you're looking at the other witnesses, you'll be able to pursue them with the spacebar. If you can catch that person at just the right time, you might uncover some new information to pursue. If you ever notice a strange atmosphere amongst the people on the stand, take a good look around.
Okay, I get it. This is
Yeah,
the
it's
one
just
thing attack that it does not let you skip.
Well, no, it doesn't let you skip anything. Because you haven't heard any of this before.
Well, no, but normally if I press the space bar, it goes to the end of the text. But it wasn't doing that this time.
Oh, weird, because you might have the, skip text option on. And then, press space.
Excuse me.
Excuse me! What the fuck? What's the meaning of this?
And then he dies.
Yes. He deep throats his stand, which makes him bleed. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to shock you. He really was lost in his thoughts. Deeply.
It looked like you were thinking about something just now, Inspector Waiterman.
Okay, but imagine. What if a girl with a dick.
The mysterious gun. Perhaps, having heard what the lady next to you said.
There's something you'd like to say? Please, share it with the court.
Objection!
What's the meaning of this? If the delightful Englishwoman, who is young and beautiful and handsome, is testifying at the moment. If you can't find fault with the testimony, the cross-examination should be over immediately.
Oh, is that how it works?
Absolutely not. Fucking, they're just making rules up on the fly. Huh? The detective is in the stand, which makes him a witness.
A valid witness.
A valid witness, too. Blap.
Yes! I heard the fact that it intimately involved in this case. Can't believe that he came in that glass. It was a really sexy glass, okay?
Tell me, Ryunosuke, are they going steady?
Yes. Inspector Hosobonaga. Yes. Do you have something to add in relation to the statement just made by Miss Brett? Nope. Well, yes, if you don't mind. I would like to speak.
What in goddamn?
The lady is right. Our country's police practices are not as modern as those used in Great Britain. In America. Which is why I, Satoru Hosonaga, always strive to make every investigation I'm involved in flawless. Except for the glass! What do you really mean by that? I'll tell you what I mean. I'll tell you what I want, what I really want. I won't have evidence lacking on my part. I'm not afraid to take everything I can find from the scene of the crime. Preserving evidence, you see. Except for the glass! I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief. I'm not ashamed of what I've done. Crime scene thief?
Well, it looks like the lady's remarks touched a nerve there.
Take this, for example. Is that a carbonated soda that I took at the victim's table on the day in question? And yes, it lost all of its fizz, having been opened 3 days ago now. But it was carbonated soda. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, somewhat from the bottle, I can see it. One day our police force will be among the best in the world. I don't know about that one. Time is coming, I guarantee it. I can't say I condone the witness's actions, but I do understand the sentiment. The court will accept the glass bottle of water as whatever he said. Cool. Miss Brett, can you confirm this is indeed the bottle from which you drank on the day of the victim's death?
Yes. It was that bottle.
What was that about? She seemed to avert her eyes when she answered the judge's question. Very well, counsel, you may resume the cross-examination. Okay, so...
Yes.
Here's my logic thinking right now. That wasn't the bottle she drank from. She drank from the bottle that was on the table that was nice and clean. And the glass on the table was hers. And the glass in her purse is the one that had that water in it, which had poison in it, which the guy drank from, and then she took it away and hid it so they wouldn't find it and be able to find the poison.
So, Mousy is thinking.
I know, it's dangerous. It's world-ending consequences if Mousy gets it wrong. It will finally control his fervor. Ahem.
Fortunately, I have no idea. Guess we should probably look at that bottle.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I wanted to look at this first.
Yes!
Wait, that's not what I wanted to do!
Without leaving a trace.
Shut up, everybody! Everybody, shut up! I have an erection. I can look at the thing first, right?
Yeah.
In a foreign language that I don't recognize. You know what it says, Kazuma?
I think it's French. Must be very expensive water.
Yeah, but what does it say? That's what I'm asking.
Then go to France and ask.
I can't read it. Because it's not written very well. You could just say that you don't know. What is that? Damn.
I believe that's the light reflecting.
What is this?
I believe they call that a spigot.
Let's pour it out. I don't know what I'm supposed to look for.
I tried looking at the water itself.
But I can't look at the water. Wait, did it? Does it actually follow the... What the...
No.
Why does it look like the water is upside down? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's the label. It looks like the water is here.
God. It looks like there's a little left in the bottle. Although it's just plain water now.
You know, I'm sweating so much, I'm absolutely parched. I have a sip of this to keep me going. And then he dies, and then they find out that it was poison. No!
No.
Oh, wait.
No, Ryunosuke. Can't just do that.
But I'm thirsty!
For one thing, that's evidence. Can't go drinking evidence.
Oh no, you're right, we don't know what might be inside, do we? Okay, just keep going with that one a little bit, please!
You never cease to amaze me, Majima-san. In more ways than one.
Big brain mouthy. Yeah, Sakura's tribute you, but how you doing?
Huge brain.
I wonder. Anything in this water? Yes, there is H, and there's 2, and there's also an O.
What's the matter? Gone all quiet all of a sudden.
I think I might have just worked something out. An interesting possibility.
Huh.
Oh, is this almost done? Because this is going on a lot longer than I thought it was going
Oh,
to.
we're not nearly done at all.
Really?
Oh, fucking no way.
I am tired.
We probably have another, like, maybe half an hour, maybe longer, depending on how fast you go.
You know what? I'm fine with a half an hour. As long as it's not another, like, 2 hours.
Yes!
Yeah, I can't wait for you to get to the second intermission.
There's another intermission?
No!
What is this? This bottle of water? Oh, wait. What is this? This bottle of water? Actually, there's one method of killing a man without leaving a trace that comes to mind. Obviously, I'm referring to poison. So as soon as I saw the gunshot wound, I called it with poison. So I knew the whole time.
Poison?
Running
is that?
through my veins. The day of his death, we know that Dr. Wilson drank from this bottle of carbonated soda. Could it be? There's poison inside. Could it be that the professor actually died after taking a sip from his glass? Order! Triple cheeseburger. It was really good last time with bacon on top. And on that day, God said, let there be light. And there was just darkness. Who was sitting at the same table as the professor and able to slip the poison into his drink? Only one person who could possibly have done it. The waiter! Oh. Okay, she's starting to look like when the characters fucking freak the fuck out because they know they're caught.
Objection!
This is outrageous. This is just such a thing without a scrap of evidence. You little rookie imbecile. You consider the delicate situation our country finds itself in now.
Yeah.
If you forget that we only just signed an accord of friendship with the British Empire.
Oh, ouch, you think this is bad? Just wait till 45.
Have you even the vaguest inkling that your rash accusations could jeopardize the entire treaty?
Objection!
This is not a political arena. This is a trial to determine one individual's guilt with respect to one crime. What? The fact that this woman is British makes no difference. We're here to determine the truth.
So he actually is just racist. Except the opposite, because he's basically just fucking Uncle Ruckus at this point.
The worst day of my life, when I found out I was black.
Yes.
A him, if I may. I will silence you forever for this disgraceful attack on the... Shut up! It is you who should be silent. Of course. My lady!
Where did that come from? Just snapped.
I'm afraid I may have spoken unfairly before. I offer my most humble apologies.
Humble bundle? That site sucks now. I'm sorry, my lady. What are you referring to? I fell asleep.
I described your police force as inferior. But no matter how inferior they may be, you still investigated this particular point thoroughly, I believe. The bottle, I mean, Inspector. And whether it contained poison or not.
Why not taste it? Find out. Of course. Because it's in the glass she stole. Have you gotten about my guiding principle is already? I strive for a flawless investigation every time. Yeah, but you're literally defending her, so we can't trust you. I don't believe it.
Or can we?
Naturally, we tested the inside of the bottle and its content. And what did you find, Inspector? I would test for every toxin that's available in this country at the present time. Bruh, like, please, just... I'm about to fucking give up. Everyone in this game is just dumb. She came from a foreign country and saying that our police force wouldn't find a poison, and there's no poison from our country that could have killed him. Well, case dismissed, I guess.
Yep.
Note nothing poison of any description in the bottle of carbonated soda, Your Excellency.
What? Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
The tests were meticulously carried out by the chief coroner himself. No. No!
I'm very grateful to you all, you Nipponese. You've successfully established my complete innocence in this horrid affair. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but of course, my lady. The pleasure was all ours.
I'm so sure.
This can't be right. Everything falls into place if he was poisoned.
Thank you, Council. I think the cross-examination clarified everything. I'm asserted. Striking the jet from the gun is the only conceivable cause of death. Furthermore, the accused, who by his own admission was holding the weapon, the only possible culprit. I'm done for. God, why is everyone simping for this bitch?
Politics? Oh no. I'm just glad matters are resolved.
Before proceeding, I must ask the counsel for the defense. Do you have any further new evidence to present the court at this point? Kazuma?
Fuck. I'm sorry, Ryunosuke, I have nothing more. Well, if you'll excuse me now, I'm really believing.
Don't stop believing.
Hold it!
Who was that? Who the oh, it's the bitch who smokes like 20 packs a day.
Please, wait.
God, now I can't see her as anything but Dr. Girlfriend.
I love Dr. Girlfriend so much.
Same. She is the best character in that entire show, and that is a 10 out of 10 show.
It really is.
Okay.
Forgive me for intruding on court proceedings, Your Excellency. Susato Mikotoba, Judicial Assistant to the Defense.
Mikotoba? On dark hour. Nowhere left to go. Feeling a bolt of lightning.
My
Hell,
darkest
again,
day,
one.
my blackest night.
Find out next time on Ace Attorney Z. In her hand, she carried a small package wrapped in a furoshiki cloth. The fuck is a furoshiki cloth?
It's a piece of cloth.
No shit.
By the way, intermission!
Oh my god, I was joking, game!
Oh, I heard my ears clapping. Fuck.
Why?
Oh, did you like my joke of, can't wait for you to do the second intermission?
I kind of want to end here.
Well, it has been like 3.5 hours, so.
It's just like... It's gone on for so long! But it's like, if there's only 4 trials, then I guess this is like, essentially a quarter of the game.
By the way, the second episode's shorter than this.
And then the third and fourth one are longer?
And then the third and fourth one are like the long 3-day trials.
Well, this is going to take me 3 days to do.
Wait, no! Oh god, yeah.
You'll let me know what?
You're gonna find out.
Oh no.
Don't you just love this long-ass fucking trial? That's 3 parts.
How long is the third part?
Man, I can't wait for you to get to the third intermission.
I will fucking stab you, I swear.
Oh my god.
How long has it actually been?
About 3.5 hours. It's 1:30 for me.
Yeah.
So
Man, I want to finish this trial today, but I require a nap. I'm still completely drowsy from that sleeping medicine. And my wrist hurts like shit too, but that's gonna keep going for forever, it feels. By the way, is anyone new here? Feel free to check out the Discord and the Blue Sky. And Mousy recently bought, with the last of Mousy's money, a bunch of food, and now has to find a way to afford new food that I can heat up in the microwave. So if you want to help support Mousy in that endeavor, feel free to donate through the coffee. Because I'm gonna be in this thing for 4 to 6 weeks, and yeah, it sucks. But I hope you have all enjoyed. Tomorrow there will be no stream because I have a guest over. And then Friday I want to start on Murder by Numbers. Would you
yeah,
like to
you gotta
join
do
me for
that
that one as well, or no?
on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I won't be streaming on Friday because yeah, it's just I got nothing else.
Cool. So you're not
Like
gonna join me?
I don't have any. Yeah, I'm gonna join you.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Murder by Numbers. I've seen no gameplay of it, but from what I've heard, it's essentially just this, but
It,
instead of the trial, it's Picross, which I'm terrible at, but I like it.
it's essentially just a bunch of P-cross puzzles with a little bit of Ace Attorney in between.
I thought you were gonna say Ace Ventura, and I'm like, wow, that sounds great.
Yeah, it's essentially the investigation part of Ace Attorney, just the entire game, but with P-cross puzzles.
Yeah, but see, it was something like this with Ace Attorney that I wish Danganronpa could have been.
Yeah, which it kinda is.
Yeah, but Danganronpa, for even the end of the game, literally just holds your hand and tells you, like, gives you all the answers. You're not allowed to figure anything out on your own in those games, and that's why I don't like it.
Except when it doesn't. And that's the part where it needs to hold your hand.
Yeah, like
Octagon.
how I wish the game was handled was you could go into an area, look for stuff, and if you don't find all the evidence, that just sucks to be you.
No, because that's completely unfair and people would get really fucking pissed at it.
Yeah, but it could tell you before you start the trial, you don't have all, or there might be more evidence. Do you want to keep looking? But still let you proceed without it if you want to try to figure it out on your own.
No, because then that would create like that would create so much more workload for the devs of having to go, well, if they don't have this evidence, this evidence, this evidence, well, it doesn't work that, and then it'd be like, all right, cool, but you missed the one important evidence, therefore you automatically lose because you don't have that evidence.
And Spike Chunsoft, at the time, I think, was technically an indie dev?
They definitely... It's weird. It's like, yeah, they're really good devs, but they're not, like, super massive.
Yeah. But, anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed. On Friday, we will start Moida by Numbers. And, I guess we'll see you then. Boop!